jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood. So I'm jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood. So I'm jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood. So I'm jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood. So I'm jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood.
Well, hello, good morning once again, everybody. I see we're all very jazzed in the chat. Good morning, Dinky and Sharping and ASAP and Mads and Caseworker and Ice Try and Just Jamie. Hello, Porcelain. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Tia, Mads, everybody. Lovely to see you all again. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Well, I guess this is a little less ad hoc because I did say that we were going to be jumping over to Rosie, and oh boy, here we are. What joy. I'm so grateful that Chantal decided to not go live overnight, and neither did Rosie. They're all tuck it out, I suppose. But today we're going to be catching up with a 2.5-hour live stream entitled What an Unexpected Thanksgiving. Storytime vibes, major tea spilled. Now, if you aren't up on the tea, Rosie did do a members only stream between right now and this stream, and I'm not a paid member, and I will never be. Rosie, go to bed. So I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in the publicly available discussions of nonsense. That's more my vibe. I have listened in on some of this, and we've got a new love interest. We've got possible hickeys. We've got sitting in cars for like 5 hours. We've got other possible activities. Oh boy, who knows? We're going to have to listen in. So won't you join me? Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who loves somebody who talks about things on the internet, watches way too much of too many people, and has a bit of a wet mouth sometimes. Also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices about. We say choices about what we put on the internet. Hoises. So let's get hot and popular and get into some Rosie Lynn Reed.
For people to show up. I tried setting this up. I forgot to put it in landscape mode, and I don't want this live to be in vertical. So I could have swung live.
I wonder why.
Just started. It did. I had to end it because I accidentally started. I forgot to hit horizontal. I did everything else, but yeah, I forgot to hit horizontal. So I'm sorry.
Midna, welcome back to the channel, honey. Good to see you.
That I am so late. I just walked through the door. So my bad. Sorry. I was not expecting this day to go the way that it has.
Oh, she's jazzed.
Thanksgiving was great. Mm-hmm. I had a great time. How was y'all's Thanksgiving?
I don't celebrate. I think it was just a Thursday for me, but
I had a great time. I'll wait for more people to kind of get in here before I get into the
Not Rosie wants to get horizontal, Megan.
The nitty-gritty of my day. But I don't think I'm so fucking jazzed, Josie. Like, the jazz levels are off the charts, okay? I'm fucking Jazzy McJazzerson right now.
She's looking like she's about to pee her pants. Too much jazz.
It has been such a 180 from yesterday. I don't celebrate, but I've been playing golf all day, so fun, awesome. You know, especially like if you have work off, it's just, and you don't, even if you don't celebrate Valentine's, blah, blah, blah.
We've got an emoji for it.
Thanksgiving. You still like a time to spend with friends.
Just jazzed all over the chair.
their family or whatever. I'm so happy right now for some reason. Good. I'm really glad to hear that, Liz. So it's just like, where do I start? So I guess I'll start so I got off the live. As y'all saw, the past few weeks have been a lot. My pain has been astronomical, and I hit an apex yesterday, and I couldn't fall asleep for a while, and then it hit like
an apex
5 a.m. And just to be totally transparent, like I had a full-blown meltdown. I finally just let myself feel feelings I've been shoving down and cried for like an hour straight. And
Fit and Kirby, thank you for being here for 50 months, honey. Fit says, hot, bothered, and jazzed about horizontal things. That's Rosie. And Jessica, thank you for the super chat. Love Jessica says, thank goodness my show is on. Now I can do my weekly reset. Happy Sunday.
I used to cry like that.
Well, happy weekend, brother.
Probably I would consider it very often. That used to be a problem I had, but like post a certain point after moving back to Florida, or moving back to, sorry, not back, to Florida. Apex, it's APE.
She's so jazzed she's got hiccups. That's impressive.
X. It's kind of like, I think it can be used kind of synonymously with like the climax. Like the I'm better using it in context than I am giving a definition. I do apologize. But
you can just use words we know. Yes.
I was just really struggling, and I ended up calling my mom.
Apex, from my understanding, Apex was more like a physical peak, and climax was more of like a metaphorical, like you'd use it in a softer moment, like an emotional climax or a whatever. Stop talking, Zach. Slurple, thank you in the super chat. Slurple says she's in Florida, right? Is she dating Alexandra Rodriguez's? Oh God, no, hope not. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Let's not cross the streams.
And just no, Apex is. That's why I didn't use the word climax. It's just like
I didn't even realize Alexandra Rodriguez is in Florida. Is she?
Like the top of the point of like where everything kind of comes to a head. It's kind of the best way to explain it. And so anyway, like
there is the phrase apex predator, right? Because that comes from the Mean Girls stage musical. Iconic.
Point is,
I don't think they're used in the same way traditionally. No.
On my mom, and I just vented to her.
Like it's not the climax predator. Stop talking.
And really confided in her and shit that I haven't been saying to people about just like what my mental state's been, how I've been struggling to cope, and I really just like.
Oh, the dad's in Florida. She's in Rhode Island. Right. Got it.
Kind of got it all out, and then I remembered that I still had a bottle stashed away with some of my Ativan, and I don't have any way to get any more Ativan because in Florida.
I'm so sorry. We were just talking about Thanksgiving and apexes, and now we're on to Rosie's like prescriptions. We are all over the place today. Katie, thank you for the super chat. Love. Katie says, love you so much. Thank you for all the loves. You're so welcome. I'm glad I could bring some loves, Katie. Thank you for the support.
Kind of got it all out, and then I remembered that I still had a bottle stashed away with some of my Ativan.
Sorry, Lottie.
And I don't have any way to get any more Ativan because in Florida, through the
we're just trying to figure out words because Rosie's not good at them, and neither am I.
Programs that I get therapy with, they also provide like medication prescription, but they specifically will not, like legally, they cannot prescribe any kind of controlled substance like Ativan, Klonopin, obviously things like Xanax, things like that. Even though Ativan is not addictive to me, like it's just like rules-wise, they're not able to do that.
What is Ativan? Kelly said in the chat, Ativan's a tranquilizer similar to Xanax. Is it a trank?
And so I took an Ativan after.
It's a benzo for anxiety. Oh.
After I spent some of that time just like, and I finally just like had an emotional release. And then I fell asleep not long after. And
Razapam. You are speaking a different language.
I slept until my alarm went off. And for the first time in what has felt like literal weeks, I slept uninterrupted. And it was just exactly what I needed. I woke up in a great mood. My pain. Oh,
it is addictive? Okay. Well, yeah, I'm assuming if it's a controlled substance, it's probably got some qualities to it that, you know, are habitual. Sharping. Thank you for the super chat. Love Sharping says, wait, this is so important. What musical theatre song would you assign to each girl? Oh. Woof. That is important. I would need... That's homework, Sharping. I don't think I've got that off the top of my head. But chat, if you want to chime in. I think, actually, thinking about the Mean Girls musical, I think this song Stop would be very good for Rosie.
I took an Ativan
Stop would be Rosie's song, I think, from that musical.
and after I spent some of that time just like, and I finally just like had an emotional release. And then I fell asleep not long after, and I slept until my alarm went off.
Right.
And for the first time in what has felt like literal weeks, I slept uninterrupted.
Honestly, shopping, I think that was a good choice. Yeah.
And it was just exactly what I needed. I woke up in a great mood. My pain is still here, but it's always here. And
Feed Me Seymour would have been Ambi's song with Tommy Salami.
I ended up just like kind of slowly going about my day, and I'm like not really sure how it's gonna go, but I'm in much better spirits. I'm so grateful. You know, it was Thanksgiving. I was spending time by myself just as I was getting ready.
Oh, shopping, your 16 bags of carrots. Oh no, honey, I'm so sorry. They've really stolen something away from YouTube chat by not allowing our usernames.
Thinking about things I was so grateful for, and happy late Thanksgiving, yeah. And I was like, I'll be there for an hour or two, it'll be fine. And
okay, I'm gonna stop talking so Rosie can tell her Thanksgiving story.
Yeah, like so I get ready, and I grabbed a container to bring my brother home leftovers. Xanax doesn't work as well for me. I feel like it just makes me too numb. Ativan actually just makes me calm, and it makes me calm in the way that it helps me sleep. You're so confident.
I'm so sorry, chat. Can someone help me out? Rosie, in her current situation in Florida, is saying that she can't get prescription Ativan, so she's got a stock of them because, of course, she does. She's got a stock of them that she's taking. Why can't she get a prescription for a drug that she says helps her? What's going on there? Why? Is it the insurance thing? Is that what it is?
For your situation, you're such an incredible woman. Embrace yourself and keep living your life to the fullest.
She doesn't have a primary care physician. Right. Yeah, I understand she would need a prescription, but like, can she not get a prescription?
Thank you. So,
She doesn't have a doctor. But wasn't she going to therapy? Couldn't a therapist point her in the right direction for not a prescription, but for, or is that all like tied up in the insurance stuff?
Get there, and I arrived so the start time was like.
She can get a prescription, but she's probably raising a red flag. Oh, of course, because it would need to be like regularly tested to make sure that the amount is still like good. Right, because you need like a 3 month, 6 months check-in or something to replace the prescription. Right.
I arrived at 4:50. Danielle walked in like 5 minutes after me. So, which like totally understandable, you know, sometimes things happen like that, right? And so she like goes and sets up the food, and there's like
Ben says you need to see a psychiatrist. Right, so that's not happening with Rosie then. Okay, all right, cool. Thank you, chat. I appreciate you all.
Makes me calm, and it makes me calm in the way that it helps me sleep. You're so confident for your situation. You're such an incredible woman. Embrace yourself and keep living your life to the fullest. So thank you. So I get there, and I arrived so the start time was like 4. I arrived at 4:50. Danielle walked in like 5 minutes after me. So, which like totally understandable, you know, sometimes things happen like that, right? And so she like goes and sets up the food, and there's like a lot of people there. And initially, like I noticed this person standing there, and they kind of like caught my eye. I remember I kept looking at them, and
oh, eye contact. Oh!
I don't know. They just kind of caught my eye, and I was like, I didn't really. There wasn't anybody there that I immediately recognized as like people I knew. Danielle is the woman that I went to the fairy festival with. If you saw that vlog.
Shout out to Danielle, and you would have seen it if you've been watching Rosie here.
She was hosting a Thanksgiving event. About 16 people came, and when I got there,
is she blushing? Yes.
Initially, I sat on the couch in the front area, but like a lot of the people in that area of the T-bar were just kind of like either knew each other or were keeping to yourselves. Edible, we'll get there. And so anyway. What was I saying?
Oh my god, you guys are just so frazzled.
Yeah, so.
Oh, I love this.
Also, one of them had the most adorable pit bull, sweetie pie as can be. I did post some Instagram stories, so if you want to see those, because there was also a woman there, very lovely woman, who was playing the violin, and I did give a quick little story of the dog. Yeah. So anyway, I was sitting on the couch for a bit. Eventually, I get up, and I walk over to the other side, which is kind of like, I would call that area like the rec room area. Like that's where Danielle sets up like the folding tables, and like where whenever she did like I did like at that T-bar, I've done a vlog where I wire wrapped jewelry. Like it was like these series of vlogs I've done where I'm like trying things I haven't tried before. Low-key like Try Guys inspired vibes, you know what I'm saying? And
Oh, we might need to go back and watch that. Get some more Rosie lore under our belt.
And I did that, and then when I did the drum
Slurple, thank you for the super chat.
circle, which we're just kind of like relaxing, low-key vlogs. Those should also be up on my channel.
Great, we'll go watch them at some point in time. Can't wait.
But I walked over there and I was talking with Danielle, and the person that I noticed earlier was sitting at one of like the two-seater tables by themselves. And the woman who ended up playing the violin was sitting, or I think she maybe came up after, but I was like talking with Danielle.
That's cool for Thanksgiving, a violinist.
She was setting up, and so I pulled a chair in front of her, and not in front of Danielle, but in front of the person, and I sit down, and we just started talking, and we're chatting. And what was your opening line, Rosie? What was the line? What was the opening line? Was it, do you know what a mukbang is? Instantly I'm like, I really want to be this person's friend. She's this like really cool person. We were just talking a bit about like how she's early in her transition and all this stuff, and we were just like sharing stuff about our lives, to like, you know, different things. We
went real hard from like casual acquaintance to I'm gonna be this person's friend.
like a lot of hobbies and interests in common, and we just talked, and the food got served, and we just kept chatting, we just kept talking. I stayed at the T-bar. So the event, I would say, kind of like formally and like informally ended at about 6:30. I think we left the bar around 8:30. Because in the meantime, like while things are happening, it just kind of came up in conversation, and Corby asked.
I'm sorry, Corby? I'm gonna slow that down so we can get the person's name. Corby? I don't think it's Kirby.
It just kind of came up in conversation, and Corby.
Okay, Corby. Right, we've got a name, so that's good. Corby.
Asked me, or not, no, I'm sorry. I think I brought it up, and then they offered, because I was like, we were just talking, and like we both had kind of mentioned that we'd love to like be friends and hang out, and I was like, well, like I can send you like $5 for gas money because we live in the same city. So I was like, I mean, because I don't want to just like hitch a free ride, like we just like met, I don't want to be an ass. So I was like, I'll shoot you like $5 for gas money, because again, it's like not a far off drive, but again, it's just more about respect, frankly.
Yeah, wouldn't want to get kicked out in the middle of a car park in the middle of the night, huh?
Because I don't want to even give the impression that I'm like mooching off of someone, right? So.
How were you getting home from the T-bar if you didn't get this lift? Was Brosie gonna come and pick you up, or was it an Uber situation type of deal?
So, I offered, like out the gate, offered the gas money. And you also never know people's situation, and it's not their responsibility to foot the gas bill if they're giving me rides places, right? So.
This is very much her covering for the story about the abandonment in the car park.
She was like, yeah, sure. And so, I texted my brother, and I made up his plate. And then while I was at the T-bar, I got my signature drink, which is my butterfly pea flower tea hot with Cinnabon syrup and sweetener added. Oh, it's like drinking a cinnamon roll. It's so good. Love it.
Girl, that's not tea anymore.
And, yeah, just no notes. It was delicious. And when I explained to Danielle about my pain and stuff, she was very much like, ooh, let me like give you some, she said she was gonna bring me some stuff. I think we forgot to follow up on that conversation. But she ended up giving me a free kratom drink. I don't like kratom. It doesn't taste good. It's very bitter. So I chugged it because I just wanted it to help, like with the pain stuff. I think it did. I didn't notice anything too crazy. I also got to sample some free caramel apple kombucha. It was very good.
Oh.
It was delicious. I didn't expect to like it. It was like...
Girl, I'm really sorry. I don't give a shit about the teas. Tell me the story about Corby.
You know, it kind of had like essence of apple cider vinegar because it was...
I do not care.
Kombucha, but it wasn't like that super sharp flavor. It was very smooth. It was so good. They gave us like a tiny little sipper, and then I was like,
hey,
I asked to basically buy one, but I didn't want to buy a full 12-ounce one.
Can I slow her down a tad? Yeah, she's a little excited. Hey. Yeah, I can slow it down a tad. Give me 2 seconds. Let's try there.
Because it was very much like a little sippy thing, so they ended up giving me like a cup with like probably roughly 4 ounces of it in it. I don't even know if they charged me, because I did end up buying on my way out, because besides the one tea, because it's like, if you're gonna go and have a meal, like you should support the tea business and get drinks. So I spent like $10 on 3 different drinks, because I got that. I'm assuming I didn't get charged for the kombucha, because again, their prices are...
Girl, I don't care about the beverages.
Really, like, good, I would say. So I got at least 3 or 4 drinks for $10. Like, I don't know.
Don't care.
Based on what I was told, I think they gave it to me for free, but I didn't ask.
What we do know is that Rosie didn't take anything to the Thanksgiving,
and
for good reason, because no one deserves that crab dip. Sorry, imitation crab dip.
Yeah, so they had this thing called tie-dye lemonade. And I forgot to take a picture of it because it was really pretty. It was a mix of blue raspberry, orange, and mango lemonade.
Girl, we started off this story about how jazzed you were to be sitting in a car with a newfound friend, probably making this face. Why have we... Why... Girl, kombucha ain't making you feel like this. Come on now. That's stuck on my neck face. That's what that is. That ain't fucking kombucha. Girl, tell your story.
Bitch. That shit was so good. And I bought 2 because I brought one home for my brother. Because I also filled, I think he's already eaten it. I filled a pretty big container. With like, I think my brother already finished it, with like all the goods. I posted a picture of like the food on my community tab post. Danielle
I can't even be bothered to click over there. I'm watching my stories, girl.
was a fantastic cook. Everything was super delicious. It was really great. And so, well, me and, so, yeah. So
Yakisoba, I'm not really sure. I feel like Danielle seems like quite a I don't know, I've only watched her in one vlog, but like she seems like quite a community like driven individual. So maybe it was just like maybe it was for the tea bar customers. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was.
basically, we end up like leaving about 8:30. We pull up in front of my house at about 9 p.m. And we were just sitting there talking, and for some reason, like, Corby didn't, like, pull into my driveway. And, at one point, like, 2 hours in, the police pulled up. And I was like, what the fuck? We were just talking. I just, hand to God, only conversation was happening up to that point. And,
so conversation happened, something different happened after that point.
I was like...
Who's Danielle? Danielle is her friend who runs a like, tea, like, the beverage, like, bar or something, but we know Danielle because Danielle took Rosie out to the fairy festival I think a year or 2 ago, and we watched that stream, and she seemed quite sweet.
And when Corby said it was the police officer, I was like, what the fuck? So I like slowly get out of the car, and I was like, hi, I live here. So sorry. And he was like, yeah, a neighbor just called, and I was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, do you need my ID? He was like, no. What's your name? And I told
Rosie getting the cops called on her.
I told him my name, and then he was like, this address is on your license. I was like, yes, like, I live here. I swear to God. Like,
Rosie called the police.
He was like, no, I believe you. And so I get back in, and I'm like, we wait for the police officer to leave. I'm like, okay, just pull in my driveway. So yeah, like I said, when I started the live, I had like basically just walked in the door. She's really cute, yeah. And I...
Not Officer Ramos, shut up.
Yeah. So we talked until about 2 a.m. before I came inside.
Wow. So they were talking between like 9 and 2 a.m. That's crazy. That's 5 hours in the car together. That's intimate.
So we talked about a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah. Is that all you were doing? Talking?
You sure can't talk a lot? I really do. It is a good trait for a YouTube live streamer. You are correct. I am the yappers of yapping. I'm the yapping of yappers. Sure, let's go with it. And I think
the nosy neighbor witnessed the suckling. Please never. What the suckling? Okay, look, chat, hold on. I think I've got a good still of it here. Rosie hasn't told us yet, but I'm convinced that's a hickey. Rosie? Rosie, is that a hickey? Is that what that is? Oh shit, where are we? Hold on, let's see if we can, that's a bra strap. Okay, that's a chin. There we go. I honestly think that's a hickey. That's evidence of the suckling. I think it's a hickey. Clock that tea. Yeah, I think Corby was sucking on that neck. Also, who gives a hickey? Girl, you are in your mid-30s. What are we doing here? And... Anyway. Let's continue.
gonna happen is I am going to, hi, different sage, first time here, welcome, thank you for being here. So I think what's gonna happen is tomorrow, once I'm done cooking, I think we're gonna hang out.
Oh, again, didn't watch the members only stream. Feel free to tell me.
So, did she give off friend vibes or more than friend vibes?
Kristen, good to see you, love. Oh, go back.
So, did she give off friend vibes or more than friend vibes?
I don't know. I don't have too many friends who like sucking on my neck.
I don't know.
I think that's a bit more than friends, or possibly vampire vibes, you know?
Thank you, hope you have.
So wait, hold on. I know that I've got Rosie reversed in this, right? So let me just flip her around so I can get a sense of shapes. So is that Rosie's left-hand side where she's got the hickey? She was sitting in the passenger seat. So that would make sense, right? Because you'll have driver's side on the left instead of the right. Ah! So Corby was driving and parked up and then, like... I mean, it checks out. It does check out. The shapes check out.
Sorry, I had a text to respond to. Anyway, we see that shading grand. What are you talking about? We've got a story time going on. Welcome in. Yeah, absolutely. Very much story time vibes. So, given the fact that Danielle didn't really want extra desserts because there was more than enough, I've decided that for tomorrow's live stream, I'm not...
Sorry, chat. Someone said the skin tag was gone. No, I think that's just the stream quality. It's still there.
Enough. I've decided
By the way, chat, just a note. Skin tags happen to everybody, but go to a doctor if you want to have them removed because they can get really, like, irritating and, like, irritated.
For tomorrow.
Especially if you've got someone sucking on your neck. Like, come on now.
Live stream, I'm not...
This is so Chantel coded. Kristen, it is... I can't tell you how much I love watching Rosie because it reminds me of Chantel circa 2020, 2021. It's so good. We're in a kitchen. We're struggling to cook. We've got romance stories. We're fighting with Rosie. It's great. Sarah, good to see you, honey. Happy 47 months. Sarah says detective/judge Poppy is on the case. It's still there. It's still there. Like, we can see it. It's still there.
I'm gonna hold off and make the cinnamon rolls like...
Oh, and Voodoo says, and go to a doctor if your skin tag changes color or shape. Good point. Thank you, Voodoo.
Probably sometime next week. Like, I'll just do a separate live for the cinnamon rolls. Like the apple pie ones. Because that mixture will last a good bit in the fridge.
Brittany, thank you for the super chat. Love. Brittany says, trying to extract a secret sourdough ingredient. Stop it.
I've decided that for tomorrow's live stream,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna hold off and make the cinnamon rolls like probably sometime next week. Like, I'll just do a separate live for the cinnamon rolls. Like the apple pie ones. Because that mixture will last a good bit in the fridge. Because it's just like cooked down apples, right? But I don't want to...
skin tags can happen for a variety of reasons. More often than not, I believe it's to do with insulin resistance, but you can also get them from like friction and like all sorts of stuff.
I don't want to...
And that's outside of the conversation of like the virus that makes warts and stuff, which are completely different. But again, this is why it's important to see professionals. If you've got lumps and bumps and strange things happening, get a skin check from an Australian. Go and get a skin check always, but also speak to healthcare professionals about everything. Cracula, thank you for being here for 23 months, love. Cracula says, I need the body cam footage. Also, congrats on 20K. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate it.
We just have too much going on. We still have leftover pie.
I wonder if any of her neighbors have like security camera footage.
We have these cinnamon rolls my brother bought with really good intentions. Yeah, I'm very excited for the apple pie cinnamon rolls.
Because obviously, if she had someone called on her, like, a neighbor was aware that there was just a car out there, like, suspiciously.
I just won't make a dessert tomorrow, which is fine with me. Can we have a stream baking something for your new friend? Yes, that'll definitely...
Who said Corby love Rosie? Sad Big Bird. That's iconic. That's great. Odd One, good to see you as well, honey. Thank you for gifting a channel membership. I appreciate it.
Definitely be happening.
Thank you.
100%. Definitely happening.
Ooh,
so yeah.
She's giddy.
Danielle had so many leftovers. Your happiness tonight has turned my night around. Well, thank you, Shay. I'm glad I was able to have like a positive influence. It's just kind of crazy. The past 48 hours, like the dichotomy switch is just a lot. So,
What?
yeah.
Do you think Corby's gonna end up in the chat? Oh, maybe.
I don't know how much I should share from my night tonight.
I'll share it all. Spill the tea.
Look, girl, last night you were not feeling it. Good things happen when you say fuck it. Very true.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's humid in Florida, right? But it's getting a little cooler. Yeah, you're right. The car windows were definitely fogged up. Yeah, basically that scene in Titanic, I reckon. The handprint and everything.
I like your bracelets. Thank you, Sage. It's awesome to see you so happy for you. Thank you. This was so unexpected. Spill girl. I guess I'll just say events transpired. So, Yami is going to be heartbroken, probably. Sorry, Yamino. I don't know. Hey, Larry.
Her name was Rose in Titanic. You're right.
I had a way better time than expected. What did everyone have for dinner tonight? Danielle made, oh my god, her turkey. Oh, I don't like turkey. Her turkey was amazing. Did you smooch? Events transpired. Is that a vampire bite? What are you talking about?
God, Chapel Roan's gonna write a song about this.
Anyway. No, that hadn't happened when that happened, by the way. At that point, I didn't even know what was happening.
Corby and Rosie equals cozy. Oh my god, a fun couple's name. I love a couple's name. Yeah.
I couldn't know.
Cozy's cute. I like that. We'll take that.
Ew, Aileen, no. Oh. Wasn't that kind of party. I feel like a teenager.
I don't feel that way. I feel like I'm watching someone who's wildly immature talk about a neck-sucking incident. But okay. Mads, thank you for the super chat, love. Mads says, used a small blender to blend oats and pancake batter. Went to open it and it exploded all over my kitchen. Oh no, honey. Use a bigger blender, you guys. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that pressure. That's not good. Oh, that's sticky. Sorry, Mads. Thank you for the super chat, love. I hope everything's okay. And Jax, thank you for the super chat too. Jax says, smooching enticed. Apparently it did, not just on the face.
But to be young of heart. You're good, Edible. I'm happy you had a good time. I'm turning in for the night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you, Treason. You can always catch the replay. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I was expecting to be back in the house.
I feel like I'm going to have a lot of trouble remembering the name Corby, by the way.
Way sooner. Like...
I keep thinking of Colby, like cheese.
Way sooner.
Corby.
I'm kicking my feet up like I'm at a sleeper party. A slumber party. So excited for you. Thank you. Yeah. I feel a new era amongst us. You don't have a PowerPoint face and you blush easily. You don't have a PowerPoint face. What's a PowerPoint face? I've never heard that term before. All right, Sage, thanks for being... Oh, poker face. Oh, okay, it was a type...
Just called it Corky.
Both? Okay, I was like, what the fuck is a PowerPoint face? Is that a term in, like, corporate America? How are you feeling right now, though? I mean, my pain is, at a manageable level. I really, pushed myself, in terms of, obviously, I've...
Marla, thank you for the super chat, love. Marla says, or, corrosive, like battery acid.
Been home in about, 10 hours. Rosie, I think something in the timeline isn't adding up, if you know what I mean. The grin, the glow. What do you mean? What are you inferring?
Implying.
How long has it been since I've eaten? I probably ate...
She's used 4 words incorrectly today.
At about 5:30ish. All right, Farah. I'm actually kind of hungry, Hickies. I hope she accepts us. LOL, Rosie is a package deal. Yeah, no, she's into video editing and...
Oh, okay. Tell us more about Corby.
Graphic design stuff.
Okay,
so.
Cool. She ate in the car. Shut up, kitty.
Time for a snack. I said probably. Honestly, I packed enough food where I was like... She's
famished.
I was like, maybe I'd have a little bit of it, but my brother, he actually walked back out after because it was I was probably home for not even an hour, and I realized, because when we pulled up, I was like, I was like, if you don't have anything to do, we can just like sit and talk for a bit if you want. Because for like the first, until like, we were in my driveway / in the front of my house for about 5 hours. Oh, pub subs are fantastic. So for probably the first like 3 hours of sitting outside, I didn't know the situation. I couldn't get a read. I wasn't sure. I was like, I think vibes are happening, but I'm not sure. And I never assume, never. Like, it's a point of like to a problem for me. But I was like, I think there's vibes, but I can't tell. I never can. And then.
God, what happened to just going out on a date? Just sitting in a car in the middle of Florida with someone you've just met that day for 5 hours. Girl, what is this swampy mess?
Oh, she's taller than me. She is 6'3".
Oh!
Yeah.
Corby's a tall gal.
Yes, she knows about my YouTube channel.
Okay. Rosie's 5'6", Corby's 6'3". Got it.
And,
do you reckon she put down a chair towel? Stop it.
Yeah, because we spent like a lot of time like talking about how she's like earlier on in her transition, and I was just like learning a lot of stuff, and we were just having a really open dialogue, and then
and then she was sucking on my neck.
I started sharing stuff about myself and my life, and yeah, and like,
oh, it's a cool night in Florida. I keep forgetting. Other side of the planet, you know.
She's really cool, and yeah. What's crazy is I think we met like about a year ago.
Wait, oh, so you know this person, or you've met previously? Where were you a year ago to meet this person?
And
oh, that's wild.
And in fact, like, I'm pretty sure she's the person that gave me free edibles one time. Just like, cause she could.
Where are you hanging out with these people?
I'm not famous. Oh my god, Mish. That makes me cringe so hard when people say things like that.
Hold up now. You apparently met this person a year ago and they gave you free edibles. And now they're sitting in a car with you for 5 hours sucking on your neck. Not suckling. God damn it. Okay, interesting. Anna, thank you for the super chat, honey. Anna says Rosie's courting Corby. Rings will be exchanged.
She knows that I make money with YouTube, and I actually talked a little bit. Like, I was like, I did ask the question, do you know what Gore World is? And thank God I got a no. You know, like, there was some conversations on that topic, because
oh, see, this is girl trepidatious ground.
I come out the gate with, like, the truth. You know, I don't just, like, hide shit because if someone's going to get involved in
Do you reckon Corby went home and looked you up on the YouTubes? Probably. Uh-oh. Oh,
like, even as friends, like, there's kind of, security risks. So, you know, I don't know, Josie. But they are
fistful of spoons. Maybe it's something to do with the T-bar. I don't know.
Just someone, like, we just couldn't stop talking to each other. So it was like 5 hours in front of my house and probably like 3 hours at the bar. So we basically talked nonstop for like at least 8 hours.
Right.
And like,
what does Terry think? Good question.
I even said, like, when I was talking about streaming and stuff, I was like, would it bother you, like, if I did end up bringing you up at some point? And she was like, no, of course not.
Rosie, this is weird behavior. You don't know this person. You've been talking to them for a day and you're already like, oh, would you mind if I bring you up on my YouTube channel that, like, a whole heap of people watch and are really curious about? Oh, no. Rosie!
So we basically talked nonstop for, like, at least 8 hours.
That's not right.
Like, I even said, like, when I was talking about streaming and stuff, I was like, would it bother you, like, if I did end up bringing you up at some point?
Look, if you have these experiences and you want to talk to, like, your friends, your family, your social circle about, I get that. But, like, bringing it to YouTube is a very different thing. Girl, not Rosie's Sagittarius shorty arc. Slurple, thank you for the super chat. Love Slurple says, Rosie found herself a Salah without Tinder. I don't know, girl. I don't know. This is so bizarre. This is so bizarre. It's so bizarre. It's not so bizarre that it happened. It's so bizarre that you would bring it to the internet, like, essentially after a first, not even date, like, after first meeting a person.
And she was like, no, of course not. Yeah, exactly, Josie.
Do you think, exactly, Kristen, do you think Corby expected Rosie to come online that very night with the fucking hickey on her neck and talk about it? Probably not.
Exactly. And it's not like getting new people in my life directly involved in my content is not something I'm interested in doing. It's more so like...
You've literally just done that. You have just introduced Corby into your lore by talking about them right now. It doesn't matter whether or not she's on screen, off screen, whatever. She's the one telling the... Or Rosie's the one telling the story. Corby has now been introduced to the lexicon. Another big word.
I want to build, whether it's friendships or more, outside of the internet. I don't want to get the internet involved. I don't need their opinions. I don't need their
Chat, honestly, if you don't want the internet's opinions about something, don't share it with the internet. You have literally run inside and within 30 minutes of being on live stream, told us all of the nitty-gritty, suckly-wuckly bits and pieces of Corby. Like, we know this person is 6'3", we know this person is starting on a transition journey or early on in the transition journey. We know this person may have given you drugs a year ago at some point in time. Like, if you were not wanting this person to be involved in your content, you wouldn't be speaking about this person. But unfortunately, here we are.
Whether it's friendships or...
Yeah, keep your suckling offline. Exactly, Josie.
More outside of the internet. I don't want to get the internet involved. I don't need their opinions. I don't need their shit.
Yeah, we know they like graphic design and they like to edit videos and, like, they drive and we know the car was parked out in front of your place for 5 hours. We know too much.
But there was a moment, because, like, I shared some really personal stuff. Like, some of it I've discussed lightly on my channel in the past, but I don't trauma dump like I used to all over the place, all over the internet, like I used to. And, but, like, when I'm getting to know someone, depending on, like, the vibes and the dynamic, sometimes it's like you're swapping war stories kind of a thing.
Girl.
What are you talking about? What?
Yeah, what? Brittany, did she mention us? I hope so. I hope the Pulpy Syntax channel got a shout out in that discussion. I don't, actually. Keep to your own reality, Rosie. Go to bed, but still funny.
I don't know what I'm talking about anyway. What was I saying? Because there was, like, a moment where... no, she didn't drive a pickup. I'm not going to talk about what kind of car she has. That's a little weird. Can we actually not go there?
You're the one talking about it, Rosie. Here's the thing. If you get shitty with your audience for asking questions because of a topic of conversation that you brought up, you don't get to get shitty with the audience. You're the one who brought this up, Rosie. You don't get to be mad at people. Polish, thank you for the super chat, love. Polish says, how bizarre to do. How bizarre, not the kazoo solo. Thank you, love. And Jamie, thank you for the super chat. Jamie says, in her members only, she was Christmas shopping for them. Like, what? What do you mean she was Christmas shopping? Jamie, what? She's known this person less than a day and she was already Christmas shopping for them? Oh, Corby. Run, girl. Run! You better run. Wow.
But...
Guys, do you think it's too early for me to buy Corby a ring? Not romantically, but like, do you think I should buy her a ring? Do you even know her, like, middle name yet?
I, like, shared...
Corby wishlist incoming. Fucking A.
Something really, really, really personal, like a very traumatic event in my life.
Not a promise ring, shut up!
And she asked if she could give me a hug, and I said yes. And so she hugged me, like, we were in the car. And, like...
Wait, you hugged in the car? Okay, alright. So it's not like a little Suzuki Swift or something. It's a bit of a bigger car.
She was hugging me, like, we hugged. And we hugged, like, for a fat minute.
That's a cross stitch right there. We hugged for a fat minute.
We're in the car. And...
You know how you know how people sometimes take like photos on Polaroids and they write a little like caption underneath it? Oh god.
Like, when she was hugging me, like we hugged, and we hugged like for a fat minute.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I bring up at some point brings her up the moment you walk through the door? What do you mean, eggs? What are you talking about? But no, you know, trauma dumping isn't like when something is unwanted. Like I said, sometimes when you're getting to know people, it's like swapping war stories.
Chat, by the way, there's heaps of you here. I can't believe y'all are in for Rosie. I love that so much because Chantal's fucking impossible at the moment. If you'd like to hit the like button, feel free. Thank you.
I'm not sharing the details of this conversation with you guys.
You are sharing a lot.
But
I listened to a lot of this and I honestly thought she was going to pull it down. So I don't often I'm not like an archivist. I don't keep the histories. I don't often do that. But while Rosie was talking about this person, I thought, there's no way that she's going to keep this one up. But she did. Very strange. Slapple, thank you for the super chat. Hunt Slapple says, this stream is going to turn me asexual.
how long is a fat minute? Like 80 seconds? That, maybe even more. I don't know. And then like, so instead of pulling away, like we both kind of like pulled our heads back and we're just looking at each other. And
this is so intimate. Can you imagine if we get introduced to Corby? I can't wait. Hi, Corby. Really nice to meet you. I remember the first time Rosie told us about you and your fat hugs and just skin tag hickeys. Oh, Lord.
I was like, is she about to kiss me? Like, what is that? What's happening? And then she like ended up pulling away and I was like, okay, I still don't know what's happening. And then...
Blush. I do love that, like, spin on the story. Plot twist, it was a friendly hug goodbye and Rosie made it awkward.
Not am I cheating on Yami.
Yeah, 5 hours of conversation. Corby was like, so, your home's here. Yeah, you, like, it's been really nice. Yeah, like, are you going home now? Are you leaving? Yeah, no, I've unlocked the doors. Yeah, no, you just have to undo your seatbelt. Yeah. Yeah, no, we can talk more if you want.
Oh my god.
Corby tried the old goodbye hug trick and got trapped. She got trapped in a fat hug.
These are honestly green flags, thank you. Not you mean swapping spit, bye. Yeah, the tension. No, guys, you made it was just like someone in my chat. What are y'all on about? Like, they're a valued member of my community, but like, some of you were being fucking weird, side note. Anyway, so, yeah. Later on, that confusion was cleared up. And that's that.
Uh-huh. I hope we do get introduced to Corby. I've got so many questions. Like, did you actually, like, make out on the first car visit, or is Rosie just fibbing?
So, things are about
I don't really care to know, but I do know Rosie's a fibber.
to get interesting. Oh, because, I was telling her, we were both talking, and we were just, like, kind of, like, going back and forth about stuff. And at some point, we're, like, hours in, she was like, yeah, I mean, if you ever want help, like, vlogging and stuff, like, I'd love to, like, help with that, like, help be the filming person or whatever, like, behind the camera. And I was like, oh? And then I was very quickly like, actually, like, I want to make it very clear that, like, my intention is to, like, build a friendship first, because I don't want to build any kind of friendship, even beyond anything above friendship, but even friendship.
The hickey could be anything. She could have gotten bitten by something. The seatbelt could have chafed. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to have an unbalanced dynamic off the gate where it's like, oh, hey, let's hang out just because, like, I want to film or do something. Like, I want to hang out to, like, get to know you. And, like, did you have to squeegee off your lenses after all the steam? Bitch! Bye! Bye! Bye.
Bring on the couples channel.
I was going to ask if y'all decided to hang out again or exchange numbers. Yeah, she texted me.
Billy, thank you for the super chat, love. Billy says, plot twist, Corby called the police, not Rosie.
To go.
Yeah, Rosie wasn't getting the hint to leave the car, so Corby was like, let me just quickly...
The hug lasted longer than the
reporting suspicious activity on this road.
crab in the seafood bowl. Oh, it did, actually. I left my glasses on. Y'all are out of fucking pocket. Can I just say that?
Freya, I hope so.
Yeah, so. I'd say so, Tangerine. Thank you, Sony Bean. Not y'all should Lady in the Tramp a pub sub. That's wild work. No. Get in the corner, Mish. Or Mish, I don't know. I think the chat had a little too much to drink tonight. I think so. I think y'all are nasty. Y'all need Jesus. I'm not trying to, like, rush into things at all.
Uh-huh.
At all.
Uh-huh. Well, the suckling of the nets tells me different.
By the way, thanks for the people that liked the live already. Much appreciated. I think we're going to chit-chat for a bit. I'm high, sorry, brother.
Corby. Which, thank you for being here for 33 months, honey. Which says, but does Corby have a floor mattress? It is required. Who knows?
Valid.
Knows?
I'm high on life. So, we talked about a lot of things, a lot of topics, a lot of life experiences.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, before I knew exactly what was going on, whether or not this was going to be something where it was, like, strictly friends, or if it was something that could potentially be not just friends.
This is a lot for meeting this person allegedly for the first time. Maybe the second time.
Because I found out pretty quickly that she's, you know, a lesbian too.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh. And I just couldn't get a read. So far, no red flags.
Okay.
Truly. Not like in the sense I think they're perfect and can do no wrong, but nothing glaringly concerning. Because they're actually, like, moving slow is typically the hardest but best choice. Agreed.
Again, neck sucking in the car for 5 hours is not slow moving, but okay.
Oh no, I mean
she's known them for 8 hours exactly, Kristen.
I call her by her name, Corby. Her name's Corby. What kind of food does she like? Like Italian.
Okay.
Mexican, Mediterranean.
Okay, well, it is deep. Rosie asked what their favorite food was.
She really likes pasta.
Okay.
It is such I love her name. And I told her as such. I was like Corby is cool as fuck. Corby Blue is actually a dope nickname. Yeah, pasta's pretty great.
We don't need to give this person a nickname. Their name is Corby.
Universally beloved. She actually said her favorite dish that she's ever had is bison pesto pasta. And I was like, I'd try that. I tried bison meatloaf and I didn't really enjoy it, but I would try it again, especially if it was like something like you make.
Zing! Thank you for the super chat, love. Zing said Rosie would be the kind to call every account on Grindr her ex.
Like at home with like just the bison, you know exactly what's in it. I didn't know exactly.
She moves swiftly.
Like what was in that meatloaf I tried in Vegas. So I was thinking Corbin Blue from High School Musical. Honestly, though, yeah, kind of vibes. Hey, Sav. My birthday was good.
One said, Rosie's, I've tried the same thing. Say name is cool and unique. Meanwhile, his name is like Jeff or John.
My Thanksgiving was better. I'm coming off Stranger Things right now. Like you just finished it. Like you just finished watching the show. Thank you.
You're really scraping the bottom of the barrel for a compliment.
Sav. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Sat there and got lost in the sauce. Gotcha. I'm pretty hungry. I think my brother ate everything I brought home, which is fine. We've got more food to make tomorrow.
Uh-huh. Girl, haven't you got, like, dirt pie or something in the fridge still? You got so much leftover food.
I went to my friend's Thanksgiving, and then I met somebody, and I just walked in the door, like, almost an hour ago, because we were just sitting outside my house talking for a while. So, if you want to know all the details, you can catch the replay. But,
Okay. We've got 2 hours left of this content, so let's try to find what else she wants to talk about today.
Yeah. I feel like I forgot how the last season of Stranger Things ended. It's been a hot minute.
Oh my god, chat. Now that season 5 of Stranger Things has started to air, I finally started watching season 1. I've just finished episode 2 of Stranger Things. I didn't realize that show was 9 years in the making. My god.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either. Ooh, someone sent me the most fucking dope recipe idea in my email.
Oh, yeah?
It was using some of the pie crust to make, like, little jam and goat cheese tarts with the goat cheese that I have in my fridge.
Oh.
And I was like, ma'am or sir, that is a glorious idea. I'm obsessed and I want it.
Okay.
What the heck was the neighbor complaining for?
Yeah, we got Terry.
Okay, so to be fair, we never turned off the headlights, and that could have been just something that like caught their attention. Cause like I think what it was is like I initially thought we weren't gonna be there that long. I thought maybe we'd talk like an hour or so, you know. And
Polly.
when she pulled up, she just I guess didn't pull in the driveway. She just like kind of pulled off to the side, which like people do in my street all the time. It's normal. I'll open the door, and my neighbors will have people that parked in front of my house. Because they have like a lot of kids and a lot of people. And it's just like...
I'm surprised you don't call someone about that.
And normally I'm like during
the... Little miss, I got Taco Bell employees fired for laughing.
Daytime, it's not like, 11 p.m. at night. So I think they were like, I live in a really safe place, so anything out of place, someone probably would call the police. And that's an abnormal thing to happen on our street. So like, it was just like a quick little sorry, let's like, and that's why we waited, because the cop even said like, you don't even need to move. And I was like, oh, okay. My parents do. And so, yeah, so like they don't live here most of the year, but what's up?
Rosie!
How'd you like the food?
Oh, good. Turkey was okay.
Yeah, I don't know. The pieces I had were really juicy, but I didn't have any of the legs. I thought you would appreciate the leg more than just the pieces. Good night. I'm going to bed a little early. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got work tomorrow. Good luck.
Okay, Rosie fully acknowledged that Rosie is going to bed now and has work tomorrow in the morning and continued to stream for 2 hours. I hope Rosie has like an eye mask with some like headphones or speakers or something. Because my god.
Or the neighbors thought you were bitten in one.
He does seem a little sad today.
You're okay. I should have read that up. Mel's, listen. I stand on this hill that at that point, literally, like, I didn't even know what was happening yet. That was like way before anything transpired. So it was very like, what did happen was pretty PG. 13. But like, it's fine. No, like I said earlier, Danielle didn't want extra desserts. Thiago, no. We don't kiss and tell.
I think Danielle didn't want anything coming out of this kitchen, to be entirely honest.
I don't know, Laura. We don't need to talk about it. Anyway, moving on.
Sickly enticed.
Glad it's a safe neighborhood. Those are hard to find anymore. Agreed. I'm very lucky. Dirty. Not a bunch of dirty birds. Also, mind you guys, my parents will watch my stream, so like, can you chill? Like, the gritty details are not gonna happen, okay?
You're the one telling your parents you were stuck in a car with someone for 5 hours getting all hot and swampy. That's not us.
Keep that in mind.
We didn't say anything, that was you.
This is also, if they watch this stream, this is going to be the first time they're hearing about this, because this all just happened. So, inquiring minds want to know. I got my answer. Thiago.
Just weird.
In fact, I'm going to respectfully text my parents and be like, hey, let me tell you about my night a little bit, but like, skip that stream. I'm glad you had a good time and that you're feeling better. Thank you. Yeah, because it's like, whenever that happens, like if I feel like something is happening in streams where I'm like, I don't really think y'all need to watch this, I'll just tell them. Tell us all and you can block your parents. I don't have any romance in my life. I gotta live vicariously. LOL. Yeah, this is so unexpected. When do we get a stream with your father again? Good question. I have to plan it. It might be after the holidays or during, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on for Christmas, so I don't know if Danielle's hosting anything, because I will definitely go to that if she is. Every time she answers the door, she brings a knife. I don't know how safe it is. Well,
why don't you want to spend time with your brother during the holidays? Does that seem weird to anyone else?
I'm doing that because if someone unexpectedly is knocking on my door, I bring it over to the living room and I set it down. I'm not holding it when I open the door.
Ah, the door knife.
But I've set it within reach. For my safety. I probably will never need it, but I'm a very anxious person.
That's nice.
And,
that's good.
I know generally, especially while I'm live streaming, that a troll is involved. So far, it's not been anyone with my, like, risking my safety on the other side of the door.
Alright. Let's speed this up a bit.
But I don't know that until I open the door.
There we go.
So, it's like, I've seen some people give some shit about that, and it's like, why are you, like, giving me shit for grabbing a knife? And I'm not saying you, Josie, but, like...
Oh, well, where did you see it? Whose opinion are you taking issue with today?
Like, in the general conversation, why are you giving me shit for a knife? Because there are people actively harassing me, like, breaking the law.
The thing is, the people who have come to her door are, like, pizza delivery drivers and an Uber driver. or like an Uber Eats driver or whatever. Like, I get it. Like, I'm not one to interact or engage. Like, I think that that's not right. But like, I think from what we see, all we see is Rosie pick up a fucking knife and walk off camera. So, like, at this point in time, I think it would be a good idea for Rosie to put like a Ring doorbell or one with a camera or something like on her Amazon wish list, or buy it herself. That would be even better. And like, that might be a good idea instead of brandishing. Like, from our perspective, it seems like Rosie's just brandishing a knife at someone at her door.
And harassing me, but like, that is a form of harassment. Just because it's a mild one, and just because it's not as bad as it could be, does not negate the fact that I'm being actively harassed and I don't know who's on the other end of that door. It is a stranger. I did not order an order. I did not request for anyone to come to my home. I do not know who it is. I'm not expecting anyone. You know, like...
Yeah, and again, we don't get to see any of that, so all we see is a Rosie pick up a knife and walk to the door.
To blame me...
So for us to have an opinion that, like, it's probably not a good idea to take a knife to the front door, like... That's not diminishing anything that's happening. That's just us saying, like, hey, the pizza delivery guy who is kind of stuck in between the rock and the hard place here probably doesn't need a knife, like, on the other end of the door. You know what I mean?
For what I do to make myself feel safe is really fucked up. So, hey, Mike. I can't press charges, unfortunately. I don't have enough information to make that definitive. And also, unfortunately, a lot of the times in those scenarios, someone has to actually be hurt for them to do anything or care. Good idea to be prepared, especially being a public figure, yeah. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I was going to say I don't answer the door unless the person has Girl Scout cookies or a package I ordered, yeah. Safety first, but I would then also bring pepper spray for my walk, etc. Yeah, I used to have pepper spray. I should get some more, actually. I also live in Florida, so there's just... The Florida man stereotype is very real. So happy for you. Glad you were able to make it over there. It's the best when you find something you weren't looking for. Absolutely. No, people are crazy. One time my neighbor didn't lock their door and some random man came in. Luckily the whole family was home, so they chased him out. Wow. I always do, Millie. Anyway.
Again, like, all of these examples and arguments are making it sound like a Ring doorbell would be a really good idea. Like, Rosie's even got that spare phone now. Just get any fucking camera doorbell and you can check it on the phone that's somewhere in this mess of kitchen.
Let's get back to fun topics. We get these annoying salespeople in Segways selling bug spray services. They never stop talking. Oh, yeah. We do sometimes get, like, door-to-door people, but not very often.
Do you take knives to the door-to-door people as well?
Recently, I did notice those 2 instances, but yeah. Hello, Skunk. I'm pretty hungry, man. Oh, yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, not de-escalation, Lottie.
Honestly, chips and a ham sandwich sounds really good right now. I hope everyone who celebrates had a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, me too. I had a better Thanksgiving than I ever could have expected. Whatever happened with the donate to choose what I cook for Thanksgiving thing.
Oh, she skipped over that comment.
Thing that I ever could have expected.
Did you hear that?
Whatever happened with the donate.
Whatever happened with the donate. No, I'm not going to read that. Next topic in the chat, please.
To choose what I cook for Thanksgiving thing. No one donated. Or, not donated.
Oh, I thought someone was asking her about the fundraiser she tried. I still have, like, many questions about that.
Super chatted for it.
What did happen to the donations?
So, that was like a super chat goal I did a while ago. But that door has closed because I'm cooking for it tomorrow. And I already have a menu locked in, so...
Sarah Marie, I see you, honey. Honestly, it's like a Where's Wally back there on her kitchen bench.
She, especially with my parents who are 76.
That's what Rosie should do. She should start, like, hiding things back there. That would be fun.
That's when I come and tell them to get lost, yeah. What were the pies in the pic you posted? Her homemade apple pie and a Sam's Club pecan pie that was very good, too. Her apple pie was great. It was really good. Her homemade cranberry sauce was so good. The turkey was genuinely so juicy. I was, like, really impressed with her turkey. She explained her whole method. She does a bunch of shit to her turkey. And she made stuffing, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes to go with that stuff as well. Yeah, me and my brother are going to do the gingerbread building stream.
Ooh, I can't wait for that one.
I'm gonna add the cinnamon rolls into that holiday rotation. I haven't sat down and, like, fully decided on what type of holiday streams I'm doing yet. because I kind of just
Well, you better get started because Thanksgiving's now over. What? It's just Christmas?
want to come up with a list of ideas that I can kind of do with like what I have at home and like just different fun ideas.
Oh, a scavenger hunt. Oh, a Christmas scavenger hunt. That would be fun, Teeny.
That I have and stuff. God, cinnamon rolls sound so good right now. Yeah, they really do. We have some. My brother bought some, so I'll probably have a cinnamon roll tomorrow. But I'll be making the homemade ones like probably the next week or so. What do you mean? My dad didn't lose his job. Mel's, are you referring to something? Okay, that's really a weird thing to ask. I thought of one of those signs. Our neighbors don't allow permanent yard signs. Oh, okay. It's a rumor going around? Oh my god. No.
Oh, maybe Corby could be involved in the holiday streams. Gingerbread decorating with Corby? How fun. Andrea, hello, honey.
If I was closer, I'd buy one of the ones your brother bought off of him for $5. Just one. Oh, you'd buy one of them. Oh, okay. I think you can get the whole pack for about $5 from Walmart.
You could play Where's Fisty.
Oh, you're making eggnog bread pudding. Ooh, I might like that. Chantal fell asleep during her stream today. I don't understand how she's still going. I'm so checked out of foodie. I have no idea what's going on with her. And my god, is it beautiful. Oh my god, I love it so much. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about that. I've been just kind of focused on like my own bullshit, and then today happened. So I think I'm gonna just stay checked out. Look at that beautiful
Amazing. I'm so happy with that.
smile. Thank you, Thiago. Because she's a night owl like me, and I even asked her, I was like, I'm probably gonna be streaming really late tomorrow, but I kind of don't want to wait till the following day. So even Tracy was upset with her. Oh, shit. I remember one time I was like streaming for hours and hours, and I went to go lay down because I was like tired and hurting, and I accidentally dozed off for like 10 minutes. Other than that, that's never happened, and that was like when my channel was a lot smaller. And my chat just kind of like gave me shit for it. They like didn't get mad. But I mean, I also provide hours and hours of like content where I'm actually engaging with you guys and like doing more than just like talking. This is me just sitting here not doing anything is pretty not common, and I'm honestly only doing it because I have a lot to fucking talk about, and I want to stay focused.
I mean, Rosie sitting here talking to chat is pretty common, to be entirely honest, but at least there's talking points. Chantel's got nothing.
Yeah, but like
Chantel's not going to give us a story about sitting in a car with a stranger for 5 hours. She's already done all of that.
I can't imagine like she's just like the degree to which she greens out on camera to like be incoherent is just, it's garbage content. Her content is garbage. I'm not interested even with reactors. It's so boring. It's so stupid.
Really? Really? Rosie, what Chantel reactors are you watching? It's Milky Chat.
Do something. My god. Do anything. And then maybe I'll be interested in paying attention. Even then, I'm good. I'm actually pretty happy in life at this present moment, so I'm good. How do you manage to live stream as much as you do with such bad anxiety? I think loving it is a really key component there. Streaming motivates me to do more stuff around the house.
That's it.
And combat my depression. Hectic Llama made a video. Foodie is silent between 54 and 80% of the time. What? Sometimes I just have to have quiet moments in stream, especially. Some of my streams are 6, 7 hours. Yeah.
We know.
And,
we know.
do y'all have beef? Not specifically. I just don't fuck with her or her vibe or anything about her existence. And never will. I think she's a garbage person and a bigot. So it's not even content at this point. Yeah. Why are we talking foodie? I don't care. Let's move on. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. So I've got a life to live. And I'd love it to not include her anymore, even in content. Her stream today felt like an intervention, to be honest. Really? Now that's a little interesting to me. But no, you're not blocked, lazy.
If Chantel's family decided to kick in her door and host an intervention while she was on stream, that would be interesting. At this point in time, Chantel doing whatever the fuck she's doing that we were watching this morning.
Did she come?
Like I said, chat, Chantel, like, there were times where I could watch Chantel for like 4 to 6 hours straight and just be flabbergasted and find every talking point under the sun. Now, she's got nothing. She's literally got nothing.
For me, she said a couple offhanded comments. So right before, listen.
And unless she takes us out on that bus, I don't know, girl.
So funny given current reality. Right before she left Syria, I want to say like, or no, sorry, not left. Like within a month of her and Salah breaking up, someone brought up like a blatant lie about me, Like, it wasn't true. I don't remember what it says. Oh, she said some racist shit. She uses the R word like it's going out of style when she's really heated and feeling cunty. Like, fuck her for that ableist piece
Feeling cunty is not the word I think she meant to use there.
of shit. My God. Anyway, but she made some kind of comment like, see, like, this is why I'll never degrade myself like that anymore, or something like that. And I was literally like, okay, let's wait and see. And then cut to, literally, like, not long after that was the, like, rolling around in a comforter covered in cat shit and vomit ladle. Sorry, use the V word. I'm so sorry. Anyway. But, like, that'll happen.
She gets real animated talking about Chantel.
And then cut to Canada. I'm gonna let your actions speak for yourself, because you're owning yourself at that point. But, yeah. Yeah, so, she's disgusting and just, like, a horrible human being. And the shit with the cats pisses me off. So, yeah, I just don't fucking like her. And I'm very vocal about it, so she doesn't like me, because she doesn't fuck with anyone who doesn't suck her ass. So, yeah, I did break my own V word rule. I can't remember the last time I said that word. I'm so sorry. I triggered myself. Like, ew. You know what I mean, though? It's just, like, I can't respect her. Ever. So, but I could have some begrudging respect if she, I don't know, actually made content instead of whatever the fuck she's doing.
Yep.
So, yeah, she's just vile. So, it's really what it boils down to. She's irredeemable to me.
The second one, I think, won.
No begrudge respect for bigots. You're so right, bestie. So bizarre, I'm officially on a foodie break. Yeah. Yeah. But I think I have plans for tomorrow.
Ooh!
That cat is so cute. How dare she regret getting that cat? Well, yeah, because now she can't. Anyway, I'm so over talking about her. Can we, like, actually change the topic for real? For real. Thanks, Larry. Yeah, it's just, to me, it's common sense, you know? So, but yeah, I have no clue what's going on with her.
The difference is that Chantel doesn't watch Rosie. Chantel's only commentary on Rosie is that she's boring. And that's kind of only driven by what her chat says. Rosie watches Chantel, either independently or through reaction channels, like Milky Chai, and no one else. Yeah, the difference here is that, like, Rosie, as much as she is the main character for us right now, was very much a viewer of Chantel and Abby.
Or Girl World right now, and it's beautiful. I love not knowing. It's really nice. People called my brother your Pete's. That's disgusting. My brother is my brother. She used to date Pete's.
Well, she did used to date Pete's, and then she also argued that Pete's was like family, like her brother. So technically she has used those words.
That's disgusting. Y'all are gross.
On its surface, yes, but actually, if you know what Chantal has said about Pete's previously. And I think that chatter probably was referring to both Rosie and Pete's being people who do things for the main characters of the stories that we watch. For example, Pete's used to go and, like, fetch the groceries and the DoorDash and stuff from the front door, and Rosie's having to do a lot for Rosie, like empty the dishwasher and take the bins out. So I can kind of see that comparison as well, but, like, let's not get too deep into it.
Exactly. Thank you for talking to us, Rosie, and for giving us content. I can't wait to see how those goatees charts come out. Yeah, I need to remember to try to do that soon. Just using the name to cat to piss people off, simply put. Yeah, that's such a weird comparison to make the fuck. Yeah, but that's the thing is, these Girl World people, they are trying to chase a high they can't get anymore.
I am watching my stories, and y'all make me laugh. That's it. I'm not chasing a high. I'm not, like, fawning for the days of yore. I mean, I am. I have, like, the ability to be retrospective and watch past content and be like, man, this was far more interesting than what we have right now. I was expecting Chantal to try to capture lightning in a bottle again, but we'll wait for the international Tinder rebees. But I think she's living in delusion, wanting to get back with Poopy. And you are brand new, which is great.
They can't get the high of Crackhead Olympics. They can't get the high of Crystal era, Destiny era. They don't really talk about Feline era anymore. But, like, they can't get the highs that they used to get from...
Girl, living through those eras and experiences, they were not highs. They were interesting and scandalous and entertaining and all of those things. And I can guarantee you, Rosie, just like we started to watch you and get deep into the lore, we can go watch other people and get deep into the lore as well. That will be interesting. That will be entertaining. No one's mad. Well, I mean, I guess maybe some people are mad that, like, Ambi's been demonetized and no longer creating content. Do I care? Absolutely not. If she fades out of existence and the only thing I have are memories of better times, Work, diva. Like, I'm fine with it. If Chantal keeps creating, like, tedious, boring, monotonous, like today's content, why did we not get to see the biscuits? Why did we not get to see the food being made? Like, that is one of my favorite things to watch. I will go out there and I will watch someone who's, like, learning to cook and have a laugh. But, like, if their intentions are good, if they're not terrible people, I'll experience joy as I see growth. Like, I can watch a million fucking things, girly. It's fine. I'm not pining for the loss of Chantal's dramatics. Like, it was entertaining for what it was, but we'll always have memories. If Chantal falls off or just stops streaming one day, oh well. Like, that's the end of that then, I guess.
That kind of content. And so it's like they treat me like a Girl World rerun, and I'm not the same script, babe. You know?
Oh, wow, that was deep. Get that fucking on a pincushion. Pincushion? No, cross-stitch. That's the word I'm looking for. They treat me like a rerun. Bitch, I'm a new script!
And so it's like they treat me like a Girl World rerun, and I'm not the same script, babe. You know? It's...
Girl, you are Chantal in a different font. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm not the same script, babe. Let's see. Who else have we watched? Sit in a kitchen, struggle to do anything, complain a whole heap, yell at her audience, like, cook, complain, up until the middle of the night, rockin' THC, struggling. Who have we watched do that? She's so quirky and unique. She really is. Yes, it's not as if we all sit here and think, this is very Chantal 2020 coded, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
It's like so bizarre. It's the most, like, on the creator side of this experience, it is so fucking bizarre. It is so weird to me. Y'all are...
It has nothing to do with creators, though. It has everything to do with watching two characters on shows that we watch and saying, they've got a lot in common.
Like, on the creator side of this experience...
Hold on. Rika, thank you for the super chat, honey. Rika says, I'm not really here for Rosie, but here to take some of Poppy's energy to end my week with positivity and sincerity. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for the compliment, honey. I hope your week ends well, and I hope you have a fabulous weekend, and thank you for the support. And, yeah, girl, it could be anyone. Thanks, love. Raven, thank you for being here for 5 months, love. Raven says, she's such a novelty. Love you, Poppy. Yeah, you're so right. It's not as if we could go back and watch 2020 era Chantal and experience almost exactly the same thing. The only difference is Chantal was pumping out more content. Like, shorter live streams, but Chantal was pumping out recorded videos. She was doing mukbangs, she was doing taste tests, she was doing vlogs, she was doing eat with me, she was doing get ready with me, she was doing like a whole heap of different shit. Rosie's really not doing that much. Rosie's sitting in a kitchen. But at least she's got new stories, but they're new stories for me. If you're someone who's aware of Rosie or has been watching Rosie over the years, you would know all of this stuff and probably find it wildly boring as well. But at least we've got new stuff to talk about.
It is so fucking bizarre. It is so weird to me. Y'all are fucking weird. Those people are fucking weird.
Okay.
Point blank, period.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that that's my audience or everyone watching me right now.
Well, I'm technically your audience because I'm watching you right now. Oh, she's mad. Maybe I'm gonna need to I'll capture that one as well, just in case. She seems real mad in that one. There we go. Ripped, thank you for being here for 16 months, honey. Rip says Foodie was literally a fugitive like 6 months ago. She was. Like, and in a vacuum, that's wildly entertaining. But you also have to take into account that there's just hundreds of hours worth of dead air and dead content.
It is so fucking bizarre. It is...
Lottie said, not the same script, but if AI tried to clunkily write a new Girl World character, QLR would be considered sloppy prompting. Yeah, and believable.
So weird to me. Y'all are fucking weird. Those people are fucking weird.
Okay.
Point blank, period. And I'm not saying that that's my audience or everyone watching me right now,
right.
But those people exist, and most of them don't watch me directly, so.
Oh, chat, she's coming for y'all. Guys, what did you do? Wow, she really said, fuck Poppy's chat.
My audience or everyone watching me right now, but those people exist, and most of them don't watch me directly, so.
Wow.
I've been unsubbing from all reaction channels. I can't take the content. That's a good call, Light Pink, for real.
Okay, Light Pink, look, chat, if there's anyone in here who doesn't like my reactions to any of the girls, or Rosie in particular, and you want to go hang out in her chat, whatever, girl. Like, I'm not about touching the realities, but if you think you'll have a better time over in Rosie's chat with Rosie directly, at reality speed. God bless. Chantal Skinny Psychosis, thank you for being here for 4 months. Honey Psychosis says, go to bed, Rosie.
For real. So yeah. I'm my own being, and if you treat me like my own content and you're not comparing my brother to fucking Pete's, which like...
Oh, she's so mad about this.
No offense to Pete's. I don't have beef with Pete's. I've never engaged with Pete's in any way on the internet. Like, I've never gone to their channel. I've never, like, I have some opinions about how they are still friends with someone like Chantal. But, like, other than that, like, they seem to mind their P's and Q's for the most part. I don't know of any major egregious acts on their end. Like, I just don't know of it. And I didn't watch Chantal when Pete's was, like, relevant up until obviously now.
Oh, so you don't know about Chantal. Wait, you know about Chantal, but you don't? Wait, make that make sense. Pete's has been around for forever. Pete's was around, like, back in the BB days. And, like, more prominently around in the Luxury Villa days. So you weren't watching in 2020. Ah, okay, maybe you don't know the law. Maybe that's why you're so butthurt, because you're not getting the reference. I think that's why.
But it's like, the comparison...
By the way, Brosie's trying to sleep right now.
of me and Foodie and me and Amber are so forced. The majority of them. Obviously, there are some things that are...
Lottie, it's great, isn't it? I love it.
Like...
I think it's because, like... It's specifically because of the format of content, right? Because Rosie has now dipped the, foot into, like, full-blown live streams, it just makes the long format stuff so much easier. If only Anna would do this. Oh, God, could you imagine Anna doing, like, 3-hour live streams from her living room? How fun would that be?
Obvious in common with, like, size and, like, eating stuff I can't go to in depth because YouTube's on some fuck shit. You get the points, though. Like, there are things that I will be the first person to admit that there's similarities to, but then there's other shit. It's like, you just sound stupid. You sound uneducated.
Do we? Girl, I'm so sorry. If you can sit here and honestly say with a straight face that Ambi, Foodie, and Rosie don't share some very, very similar qualities, both in content and character... Girl, what? What do you mean? What do you mean they're not similar? Okay.
Sound like delusional.
Right, do we?
And I just have to deal with it. Like, I don't have another choice other than...
Right, I'm delusional because I can see so many personality quirks in Chantal and Rosie that are so similar. Like, I will admit that Rosie has a very different thought process when it comes... Not thought process, but has very different opinions and attitudes when it comes to respecting other people's, like, words, for instance. Chantal does not share that. But, like, girl, this isn't about personality. This is about what you're putting out on the internet. What you're putting out on the internet, it's like a remaster of Chantal's 2020. I don't know what to tell you.
Even I'm not leaving, so I'm just choosing to, like, focus on me and live my life, right? So you're nothing like them. You can
Anna could have done a 3-hour pack down of her podcast desk. That would have been fun.
Actually articulate and entertain. Oh, thank you, Aileen.
Or turned her podcast desk into a live streaming desk. Missed opportunities, Anna.
Yeah, watching the reactor to LOL Cal Pipeline sometimes fascinating with stuff. Mm-hmm. Why do you even consider yourself in your world? Why do you even consider yourself in your world? What do you mean? Why do you even consider yourself in your world? Is that what you meant?
Yes, that's the
sharing
question.
catchphrases doesn't mean you're the same people. Yeah, and I mean
creating similar content makes the comparison very easy. I do not understand this argument. Feel free to correct me, chat.
There's a couple things I feel like that maybe I have in my brain.
You want to come online, literally an hour out of meeting a new person, sucking on your neck in your car, and tell us all about it sitting in your filthy kitchen, and you want to say that this isn't Chantal coded? Girl, I'm going to have to point you back in the direction of 5 years ago.
Vernacular, but I back for the long.
Chantal used to come online and tell us about her Tinder tales every day. There was a joke that was 2021, but there was a community joke that Chantal was trying to be Sagittarius Shorty. Like, she was trying to make sex podcasts. Those were words out of Chantal's mouth. And I know that Rosie's not doing that here, but the fact that you've come in from neck suck and within 30 minutes told us all of this information about Corby, it's very Chantal coded.
Is that what you meant? Sharing catchphrases doesn't mean you're the same people. Yeah, and I mean, there's a couple things I feel like that maybe I have in my vernacular, but for the longest time I tried so hard to not accidentally pick up, like, girl world slang. But
What does that even matter?
At some point, I just really stopped giving a fuck. And if I really like something, like, what was the one I said that I really like?
Who the fuck cares whether or not she's using a catchphrase from one of the other girlies? She's admitted to watching reaction channels. She doesn't watch them directly. Blah, blah, blah. Gurnals and jazzed.
It's one of Amber's things. I don't remember now. But, that's gonna bug me. There's one, I remember recently I said there was, like, one phrase I was like, sorry, like, that hits. Like, I really like it. I don't remember what it is now, but... the only thing people ever say is similar is the weights, though. Like, that's dumb. Yeah, or they try...
Literally, no. I've just given you 5 examples of things that are similar to Chantel's content, and none of them have to do with size or weight. Girl, try again.
To force comparisons that aren't real. Like, the fact that people get up in arms when I talk about wanting a cat because other people have cat drama.
I don't think you should have a cat, Rosie, because it seems like you struggle to look after yourself. That's what it seems like. Look at this clutter. Look at the fucking bin on the floor, no lid, fucking can't empty a dishwasher, can't pick up a hamper. Like, I understand people who have different abilities are permitted to have animals, and Rosie could have an animal. I'm not arguing that she is the same neglectful, like, pet owner as Chantel. I'm just saying, based on everything that Rosie has told us and shown us, she seems to struggle quite a lot at looking after herself. And she's even admitted that, like, looking after an animal in her current setup would not be optimal. So this is not a conversation about her being Chantal or her being Amber or whatever. This is a conversation about Rosie admitting that she's not in a good place right now and would not be good at being a pet parent. So the fact that people are agreeing with that, I do not understand why Rosie is taking such fucking issue with it.
And it's been a decade since I've had a cat for the sole reason that I don't feel like I have provided enough financial stability to provide adequate vet care. And until that changes, I'm not getting a fucking animal. And once I get my own transportation, then maybe I'll consider fostering, because when you foster, they will foot vet bills. But I'll be able to, like, you know, take care of extra pets or extra toys and food and stuff, you know, but, like, I love animals, and their well-being is very important to me. So to assume I'm an animal neglector because you attribute all these other negative attributes to me from these other people's actions, it just makes me want to scream. Like,
okay, you need to stop reading the comments and go to bed. You need to stop watching reaction channels. You need to stop reading everything. Just stop. Stop, girl. Like, just stop.
I spent 6 months taking care of my cat that was riddled with dementia.
Uh-huh.
Round the clock. Most of the time, didn't know where the fuck he was. It was awful.
But round the clock. Okay.
And I did it because I loved him. Love him. I will always love him. And for people to assume that I would hurt or not care enough about a living being because other people have patterns of behavior or drama around those topics, it just...
literally has nothing to do with other people. It has everything to do with the words that you have said. My God.
It hurts. Like, it hurts my heart.
Okay, where's that therapist?
It's been 10 years since he's passed away. This month. No, sorry, I'm sorry, November. So next, technically, or no, it is November. This month, yeah, sorry, I got my months confused. And so it makes me want to scream. Like, oh my God. My environment isn't dirty. Just because I clutter on my countertops doesn't mean it's dirty.
Bin bag on the floor, tins, used fucking glove all on the same day. Eggshells, like plastic bits from sauce container lids, and that's all just in the kitchen. Girl, get it together.
Sorry, Forged. It just...
like, and you literally argue that you won't empty the dishwasher or take the bins out because that's Brosie's job. Like, can we all grow up a little bit and acknowledge the fact that Brosie works, Rosie doesn't? I understand that Rosie's got mobility issues and pain and blah, 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 but if she can manage to sit here on her ass for 3 hours telling us all about her sexcapades in the car, then she can probably take the fucking bin out. If you can sit in a car and somehow, like, fandangle your way to getting your neck sucked, you can probably take a bin bag out.
Irks me. Well, I'm not gonna get an animal out of spite. That's Chantel's deal, Aileen. I would never get an animal out of spite.
Please don't.
And hamsters are a lot of care if you're taking care of them properly. They need a really big, like, aquarium style cage. They need a lot of bedding they can dig themselves in. That's more maintenance to me, in my opinion, than even a cat. So you're so smart for that, Rosie. One of my cats ended up needing a 4K surgery back in February.
Yeah,
Rosie
clock that tea. Exactly, Chloe.
cleans on stream. Thank you. Because you know what? A lot of those reactors y'all are watching, they skip around my cleaning shit.
She's so mad at us today.
would bet my kitchen right now, it's cluttered back there. Clock that T 100%. But I would guarantee you my kitchen is cleaner than a lot of y'all's.
Nope.
Because the amount of deep cleaning I've been doing.
Oh, the deep cleaning. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay.
So, suck my ass on that front. Shit.
Maybe that should be the quote on the thumbnail. Suck my ass.
So, hey Bella.
Is that what Corby did? Did Corby suck your ass?
So,
Shut up, Zach.
both spellings are fine. Light pink. People call me
Not the rim job.
ROSEE because of my username. But Rosie ROSIE is like my name. Luckily it worked out and she's doing better, but Ouch the Expensive come out of nowhere. Yep. Absolutely. I've been listening from the start, from the good day to this now. Relax, even focus that you're...
Nitty, thank you for 42 months, honey. Nitty says, does she deep clean around the clutter? Well, I mean, she must be moving that, like, rice cooker and that convection... Oh, that air fryer and that, what's it called? The stand mixer. She must be picking all of those up and then wiping underneath and then putting them back down in exactly the same place, because that's how you deep clean. Yeah.
A respectable pet owner, good decisions.
What do you reckon the side of the cabinet looks like behind the bin? Probably like splatter, huh?
Thank you, Forge. You're right. Spite babies never work. Clock that. We know your true nature, Rosie. You wouldn't do harm to an animal. Thank you so much, Wicked. Yeah, exactly. Lived in doesn't equal dirty, 100%.
This kitchen is lived in. This kitchen is dirty. I don't know. It can be both. It can be both, and it can be neither. But like, it's both.
I saw someone's comment get deleted in FB's chat and said, "Show the cat's litter box." Oh, that's upsetting. I would get a cat before I got a dog.
Not the entire chat saying my bin has a lid.
Because the vet issue still applies, and frankly, dogs do require an amount of maintenance that I don't feel like I want to particularly sign up for. Like that level of needing to consistently take on walks and go outside. We have a screened-in area.
Yeah, this is what I was referring to when Rosie has said in the past that she is like not physically confident in her ability to take care of an animal. This is the dog talk.
We do have a fenced-in little strip of grass back there, but like, if I were to get an animal, it would be a cat. So, yeah, like.
I just see a cat knocking all of this shit off every counter. Like,
and I would
like, not in a malicious way, just in the way that cats do, you know, like they'll see something on the corner of a counter and just knock it off. And Rosie doesn't pick shit up. Rosie got gifted a grabber from her Amazon wish list, and it went missing. Like, it went missing on day 2. She kept dropping shit like the second or third day after she got that, and like nowhere to be seen. She was like, "Nah, that bag's just gonna stay on the floor. That plastic glove that I missed the bin with, that's covered in butter grease, but that's just gonna stay on the floor. That's fine." Like, girl. Also, like that conversation about kittens and stuff. Like, yeah, how would Rosie change a litter box? How would Rosie like put a cat in a cat carrier to take it to the vet? How would Rosie take it to the vet? There's lots of questions. But anyway, that's all Rosie's kitten caboodle. Red Key, thank you for the super chat, love. Red Key says, I want to see what the wheels on the chair look like. The casters, probably a little bit sticky. And Minion, thank you for the super chat, love. Minion says, not dirty, it's filthy. It pisses me off.
Can seriously consider fostering.
I mean, the fact she had to break out the electric scrubber to get, like, splashback off the side of her fridge tells me that she's probably not wiping surfaces every day. But
once I have my own mode of transportation. So, I just feel like...
Oh, really? Has she, Lottie? Lottie said, I mean, she's taken us to the SPCA to play with kittens before. That's fun. Maybe we should watch that.
I just feel like I need my own mode of transportation. I feel like that's...
But I feel like that situation is a little less, clutterino than this.
I think I did look into it a bit, and that sticking point to me is really important. Like, yes, maybe they would provide Ubers back and forth and stuff, but like in case they don't for certain things or it's only under certain circumstances, I just don't, I don't want to risk that. Do you have any breeds or colors you like? It would be, I don't care about that stuff. What I would care about is going to the shelter, and I would like to rescue a either middle-aged or senior cat, because I'm not interested in fostering kittens or owning kittens. They're a lot of energy and they're more work on that front, and they are in more demand. So for me, it would be a mid-aged to older cat that would be less likely to get adopted. And truthfully, if I was going to adopt an animal, my priority would be vibes. I would just like to, find a cat that, like, seems interested in being around me and preferably cuddly. And a lot of the older cats are very cuddly. Not all of them. Some of them are still little demons sometimes, but it's just based on their personality.
Canbread, thank you for the super chat. Love Can says the only pet she needs is a Roomba.
I would like a cuddly cat, like a
I
very
feel like the Roomba would get caught on so many things.
loving cat. That would be my goal. But ultimately, like, it would just be, I would pick the cat kind of more based on personality and what I feel would work well in our home. And if there was any cats that doesn't do well with children or doesn't do well with other animals, I would be a great home for that. So I've thought about this a lot. Like, I put a lot of thought into what I would do and how I would do it. You'll never catch me buying a cat. Like, no, there are too many that need to be rescued. And yeah.
I do find it interesting with all of Rosie's time, like whether or not she would want to go back and volunteer at the SPCA. Maybe not without the car, I guess.
A home is meant to be lived in. Some clutter is common. A home is not a show home. This is all that matters in my book and many others as well. Thank you.
Again, a bag of rubbish laying on the floor of your kitchen for like 3 hours is not clutter. That's a bin to be taken out. That's literal rubbish.
I can't do sadly. I'm allergic to them. I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, you can take animals from the shelter just for one day. Really? It might be cool to do that to hang out with a dog. Again, I would need a car, right? And it's like, I feel like with a cat, that might be harder on them. I'm curious. I have to talk to the shelter about that. But my cat's hella low maintenance, but I got pet insurance because things happen and pets are family, absolutely. And I would want to I don't know a lot about pet insurance, but I would want to get that if I had my own
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Chantal probably doesn't have pet insurance, hey?
Animal. I had a foster kitten.
I mean, she couldn't because the cat doesn't have a name.
Named Rosie years ago because
I
she
feel like that's probably pretty important on filling out an application.
would escape, steal rose tops from the neighbor's rose bush and bring them home to me. Oh my god, that's so cute. I've met a lot of animals named Rosie, actually, or heard of them at least. I'm so glad I took insurance the first day I got my dog. I've been getting...
Shuby, no, she used to have a car and then someone rear-ended her because she was parked in the middle of a street.
So much from them. That's awesome.
So no car currently, but Rosie's got a car.
Fostering does so much good, especially for the harder to adopt ones, absolutely. Because it gets them time to acclimate to a less stress-induced environment for them to actually be adopted. So if you have the opportunity, the means, the time to foster, I definitely say give it a go. Because even if it ends up in a foster fail is still a win, you know? What would you name them? I have like different name options I'd be interested in. Again, with my mindset, I really am interested in adopting an older cat. So like, especially if it was a cat that like came in from...
We're doing so much pet talk today.
So a loving owner who passed away or is like very used to their name and it wasn't just kind of slapped on them, I wouldn't really be interested in changing their name because I feel like that's an unnecessary stress just to indulge myself in giving them a name when they already have one. So if they respond to their name, and hopefully their name's not like awful, right? But like,
can be.
If they respond to their name, and it's that kind of situation, then I would keep it 100%, like regardless of my opinion on the name. But that's like, because that's like if you're adopting a child and the child is like, you know, 10, you're not going to change your child. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's weird, right? But if it's like a thing where they were... Hey, Sophia. I've just been like story timing. I'd recommend starting from the very beginning. A lot's been talked about in this live. This is a very tea-heavy live. So I would recommend that. Because if you just are getting here within like the past 10 or so minutes, you missed
I'm so sorry. If you're referring to like the brand new situationship that you've just met today as tea on your live stream, that's weird. That's weird, chat. That's really weird. She's going to get so mad at us for talking about Corby and getting hot and heavy and swampy in the car. And yet she's the one who spoke about it all and is referring to it as tea. Girl!
A lot of conversation. I bet you wouldn't name them and then take the name away. I hate you, FB. Definitely not. But I also want to name a cat Blanche. It's not the worst
Blanche is not a terrible name.
But no. Honestly, it's kind of funny because I talked about the name Lunaroo. I named one of my Neopets Lunaroo many years ago because I love that name. And that was a name I wanted to name my hypothetical daughter that's never going to exist. So I would use that for a cat for sure. I love that combo. You saw that vlog, awesome. Actually, that's a perfect plan. Animals are 100% great judge of character. Oh my gosh, that I forgot that Pitbull's name. Oh, he loved me. He was so cute. Your home isn't gross and you actually use your items. You have all the fun kitchen gadgets. Thank you, mermaid. He also stands up on his back paws and reaches out to be picked up. He's a shoulder cat, like a furry baby. Love it. The name thing is her oppositional defiance. So unnecessary for kitty. Yeah. That visits are mandatory, not optional. Yeah, it's a Golden Girls reference. Oh, this is like my purse. So not much. There was a giant container, an empty container that I put in.
Didn't she was using this bag for Nutty Jeff, right?
I got my little Hello Kitty keychain. She stays on my purse from Vegas.
Girl, this is a backpack. What?
The tag is even still on.
Is this a backpack?
But I never took the tag off.
This is a backpack.
It's like my wallet, my
purse,
cup. I think I never restocked purse snacks. I used to keep purse snacks in my purse because there was a time.
Wait, is this a purse or a backpack?
At some point post Vegas, where I was doing something, or I was out of the house, and I was out of the house longer than I expected, and I was like, shit, I don't have a purse snack. Bitch, motherfucker, come on. Now you're gonna act up like we never have this problem when I'm not on live. But now I want to show off my very affordable, cute backpack, and you want to be a little bitch. I see how it is.
We've seen this one.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's, shit. There we go, okay. Crisis averted. Okay.
Lottie said, I'm not like Abby. Let's do an impromptu what's in my purse segment.
That's my... Oh, I do have a purse snack. I lied. It's literally a hair clip, a wallet.
Wasn't this... was this her carry-on for Vegas? Is this where she put her flight snacks?
My over-the-ear headphones, some plastic. Sometimes I'll take trash that's in my hand and I don't know where a trash can is, and I'll just put it in my bag. So I think there's actually a few of those in here. It's normally...
That's a really good idea. And then when you get home, you can empty the trash out of your bag and put it in the rubbish bin. Or not, you know, whatever.
Nothing like crazy. See, my goodies powder I took right before I got there while I was in the car.
Is that used or still open?
Coffee. Oh, my wristlet came off, and my one purse snack. These really delicious cashews. Those can go back in there.
Those were definitely from the flight.
That's literally it. Because, let me show you the size of the container. Because I left, like, a lot of leftovers when I made my brother's plate, and I was able to use the excess space to put...
Psychosis, yes, I did. If you check the Rosie playlist, the Vegas stuff is in there.
Some bowls of dessert, because I brought him home, like, a slice of pecan pie, a slice of pumpkin pie, a slice of apple pie, and a brownie.
Oh, I miss pie.
Because I didn't know what he would want. So, like, this was the size of the container. The stuff is massive. But I was able to fit, like...
Fuck me.
Like, most of the savory food to one side. And then I lined up there was, like, 2 paper bowls. And I just put it all in one container and put the lid on it. It was perfect, actually. It worked out great.
Wow.
And it was big enough to hold a turkey leg. So, and yeah, like I said, I didn't even get to have any of it. Because I was too busy talking, so, in the driveway.
It wasn't your leftovers. That was Brosie's leftovers.
So.
Also, did those leftovers sit in the swamp car for 5 hours before you brought them into Brosie? No wonder he's sad. Brosie had to stay up until like 1 a.m. to eat.
Yeah.
That's rude. That is pretty fucking rude.
Let me put this back. You're bad at guessing games.
Oh, Brosie's gonna be sick tomorrow.
Too. I'm not great at this. I'm hungry. I've said that like 3 times.
Gonna have swamp gut.
No, and I haven't even tried to go get food. That green color looks gorgeous on you.
Poor
Thank
Rosie.
you. Yeah, that's why I wore it. Because I love this dress on me. Like I said, I did laundry like yesterday, so I was like, I'm gonna wear it. I think I recently
He
wore.
was probably sitting there all night waiting for like his little plate to... Also, don't do that. If someone's gonna drop you off and not go to the party, but like wants to have leftovers or whatever, just jump in, grab some food and give it to them on the way. Not waiting until 1 o'clock in the morning to eat lukewarm turkey leg.
For this, it's cashews.
Rosie called the police to get his food.
But not peanuts. But I think I wore this semi recently.
Wow, I can't believe you hate your brother like that, Rosie. That's mean. That's rude.
My channel, but I was like, I want to wear it. Like, it makes me feel pretty.
She was too busy getting her neck sucked to get Rosie's dinner out. Wild.
I'm gonna wear it tomorrow.
The disrespect.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you made. I'm glad you had a better time making crab rangoons than I did. Yes, the emerald green is your color. Thank you. Thank you guys for the compliments. I really appreciate it. Green makes brown eyes pop. Clock that. Aw, thank you guys. But yeah, I really wanted to do more prep tonight, but I don't have it in me. I still wanted to go live because I just had so much to say.
Tell you all about Corby. That's right. That name is not going to stick in my brain. I'm going to have to work hard.
I'll probably at least like assemble my food. I think I'll go like eat after I end the live because I think I'm just gonna make a sandwich and some chips, like nothing special. You're pretty on the outside and especially on the inside. Thank you, Thiago. That's really sweet. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna play it.
Or maybe Brosie came out to the car and got the plate like through the window. Do you think Brosie's seen Corby before?
A new tattoo.
Ah.
I'm trying to find a good place to get some new inspiration. What
One
time do you
day.
usually wake up? So right now I think my sleep schedule is gonna be like I'm gonna wake up probably like later like midday.
Yeah, Quirky and Corby sitting in a tree.
Is
Suckling.
I need to sleep. I can't keep trying to fight my body the way that I have been. Like, I can't fucking handle it. So I'm gonna try to find a happy medium. So I'm not like waking up when the sun's down bad, because I hate when that's happening. But I think I am gonna be one of those like things where like I'm waking up like a bit before I go live, like not like at 5 or 6, but like a bit earlier than that. I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't decided. And that's what I told her. I was like, I'll either wrap up the live and like text you and like see what's up, or I'll like rest so we can hang out the following day. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, they're gonna hang out. Did they hang out yesterday? Because this was the day before yesterday, right? The members only stream was yesterday. Did they hang out? I need an update.
La ganja estranja, honey. I love la ganja. Well, like, I normally start my lives at 6, so I was planning on tomorrow starting my live at 6. I just have no idea how long it's gonna take me to cook and do everything. And I'm sore from just like, because I spent a period of time
Not per snack in the chat. Hello, honey.
sitting in a semi-uncomfortable chair while I was like eating and stuff.
Yes, they had an overnight date. Sus! An overnight date? Oh my goodness. Is she live right now? We need a Hickey update.
And then like we just kept talking, so eventually we moved over to the big leather couch and just like kept talking until she kind of hinted on wanting to head out, and then we got in the car and drove.
An overnight date? Ooh! What was probably at Corby's place, right?
Here. And then we literally spent 5 hours hanging out in my driveway. Give yourself grace, you accomplished something huge today.
She's not back yet? Oh my. We might catch her live in the wild. What time is it over in Florida?
Did, and I'm really grateful I got my sleep. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the things that my body does.
Oh, it's 10 p.m. and Rosie's not back yet? Maybe Rosie's moving in.
I am so grateful that I have a roof over my head. I am so grateful.
Rosie strikes me as the type of individual who might move swiftly into a new situation.
For the growth I've had in my relationship with my parents to be where it is today. I am so grateful.
If Rosie's not back by like 1 a.m., I reckon she's moving in.
For the access to the resources that I do and the way that I'm able to achieve it. I'm so grateful for my YouTube community. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful to the people that make my life possible. I am so grateful to the friends that I have. I'm grateful to the friends that I've lost and what I've learned from them. I'm grateful for my brother and the peace that is our home. When my parents are here or not here. I am grateful so much for access to clean water.
Okay, we're gonna skip ahead. Sorry, chat. My butt's getting asleep. Getting asleep, falling asleep. I need some lunch.
Just gratitude. So.
Skip to the paper plates. Josie, if you have any idea where in the stream that argument is.
Something to be grateful for, even in hard times. Exactly, mermaid.
More thankfulness. That's nice.
Oh, he's fine. He's going to sleep. Shut up, Rosie. I forgot he went to bed. That probably won't wake him up, but like, still. That was unnecessary. But I really wanted to drive the point home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Best
I ate
part
too
is
much,
last 45
Basque cheesecake
minutes.
before bed. It's a pleasant problem to have, to be honest. So
Okay.
real. So real.
We can skip a little
But,
bit. That's like there-ish.
whew, I'm exhausted. What time is it? Okay. I'm gonna make my sandwich real quick.
Okay, well, we can skip
My
sandwich.
hair was down in the first picture. I don't remember. But you can kind of get a better read of how my dry shampoo did. But yeah, I did post a few stories. So.
She'll be back on Sunday, which is your Monday. Exciting. Maybe I'll wake up to a Rosie stream and she can spill all the tea.
It didn't tint your hair at all. Some leave a cast. Yeah. So this is specifically brunette brilliance, but it's not colored, which I like, because like the Batiste one will like get under your fingernails and make your nails look dirty when it's just dry.
Minion, thank you for the super chat. Love Minion says not grateful for the reaction channels.
Shampoo. You know what I mean? And they look.
She should be grateful for everybody who watches her.
It looks brown. You know. And it can even like get on your forehead if you're not paying attention. This comes out the can white, but yeah.
I don't care about Rosie's fucking dry shampoo.
It just knows.
Skip.
I'm fucking hungry actually.
Okay, we'll get to sandwich time.
What is ending? What's going on? You okay, Gigi? You seem you're tired? Oh no, I'm using plastic plates. Oh, the world is ending.
Rosie, I hope you're having a fabulous night with Corby.
Because no one watching me use a single-use plastic cups or anything when they go out to eat. Oh no.
Girl, I'm going to be very patient and walk you through this argument. You said it right there. Going out to eat. Are you out to eat? Are you outside? Are you touching grass? No. You're sitting in your filthy kitchen. a filthy kitchen that has flatware, that has crockery, that has plates. You do not need to be cutting down trees just because you're too fucking lazy to wipe a plate down. You're not outside. You're sitting in your kitchen. Duh.
Oh no, I'm using plastic plates. Oh, the world is ending.
The world's not ending. I just think you're stupid.
Because no one watching me use a single-use plastic cups or anything when they go out to eat. Oh no.
Uh-huh.
I'm being a mess. I need to shut up.
You are stupid. You do not understand, like, the basis of the argument that using paper plates and single-use shit at home is dumb. It is dumb and bad for the environment. And it costs you money. Yeah, the world's not ending. I just think you're stupid. That's the quote.
You know, I don't know how turtles are impacted by paper plates. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, girl! Not the turtles! Rosie, girl, go to bed. You better not be sitting on Corby's couch watching me together right now. Hi, Corby. Shout out to Corby. Corby, you might want to, look, you do you, boo. You make your own choices. You make your own decisions, but just be careful. Don't get too sticky, you know? Wear a glove or something. Well, I guess they've already sat in the car together, so I guess gloves won't be necessary. I don't know. I don't know. Not wear a few gloves. It just makes me think of that butter-soaked glove on Rosie's kitchen floor for like 3 hours. Girl, I don't know. Corby, you just look after yourself. Maybe put a towel down. I don't know. Just...
You know, I don't know how turtles are impacted by paper plates. I'm pretty sure the snide thing you're saying is meant to go towards plastic straws, which I don't use at home.
Oh, the snide thing I'm saying. Wow, she really is coming for my gig.
Actually, I use reusable straws.
Well, that's good. I mean, my colloquial saying is, like, I generally will offhand say, fuck the turtles, when I see someone being specifically wasteful and participating in a behavior that might detrimentally impact the environment. This is also a good phrase, just in case anyone wants it. This is Rosie arguing that single-use plastics and paper things are not bad for the environment. This is some real some real big brain arguments happening here. No, go back. You say it.
The snide thing you're saying is meant to go towards plastic straws, which I don't use at home. Actually, I use reusable straws.
Okay, well, let's make the argument that I am referring to paper plates. Here's a couple of things. Paper plates are often coated with a plastic sealant to stop soggy bottoms, right? Are you familiar with soggy bottoms? I thought so. So those plastics then break down into microplastics that flood the ocean. The ocean is currently flooded with an incalculable amount of microplastics, which are then eaten by marine mammals, turtles, and fish. And when we eat the fish, we then reconsume those microplastics into our own body. So it's not just about being conscious and aware of the impact of the dumb shit we do hurting wildlife. It's also the fact that we are hurting ourselves and future generations, and the planet is basically going to shit. But again, I commonly will just say fuck the turtles when I see someone who's doing something dumb and bad for the environment, i.e. eating off of paper plates every day because you're too fucking lazy to wash up after yourself. Do we understand now? It's not just about the straws, gal. It's not.
Just saying. That's cheapy mail.
Not the look she is giving you. Don't be a soggy bottom. Don't be a soggy bottom. No. Yeah, Carrie, I mean, lots of countries around the world have made, like, many legal decisions in terms of, like, utilizing single-use plastics. I mean, girl, and I get it, Florida's its own, like, thing, apparently, whatever. But, like, she's so fucking... Let's play the Rosie is so fucking lazy game. Rosie is so fucking lazy, she won't go to grocery shop. And when she does, she doesn't take reusable bags. She uses plastic bags. Do you know what's terrible for turtles? Plastic bags. So you can sit there and you can say, oh, well, I use reusable straws, so the turtles are fine. Are they fine, girl? Where are those plastic bags going? Where do you think those plastic bags end up in Florida? Probably the ocean? Probably choking, like, whales and turtles? Probably, you think? Or do you think they just, like, get incinerated and turn to ash and float up into the sky and, like, cause massive amounts of pollution literally everywhere? Is that what happens? I don't know too much about Florida. I just know that she gets groceries in plastic bags, which, again, fuck the turtles. But, she's so mad at me.
Rude. What was rude?
You are being rude. Look, you call me rude. I get it. I see it. It's because I disagree with you. But, like, I'm not being rude. I'm being real.
Yeah, and what's funny is I'm using paper, not plastic. So
Paper that is coated in plastic. What do you think the paint is made out of on that paper? What do you think the sealant's made out of? What do you think the bag that the paper plates came in is made out of? Like, all of those things could be, like, still on a shelf at a Walmart somewhere if you just decided to wipe down a plate every now and then. But you're too lazy to do that. So instead you just consume, and then you sit here and say, well, I don't believe in capitalism. I hate capitalism. Meanwhile, you're burning, like, what, 8 cents a plate every time you fucking have a feed? Are you not seeing how this, like, one very simple change could better both your financial situation and the environment and, like, we could just make better choices? No, you want to sit here and be belligerent. Right, got it. Oh, and lazy. Lazy and belligerent. Yes.
again, your
Clock that tea.
logic doesn't make any sense. And also, I've never claimed to be someone who's like hyper environmentalist. So you
Right.
overdrank, okay?
Right, so because you're not a hyper-environmentalist, and neither am I, but because you're arguing that you're not a hyper-environmentalist, you say, fuck the turtles. Okay. Girl, I'm just saying one thing. You could stop using paper plates and stop, like, negatively impacting the environment. And I understand there's a very pessimistic and cynical perspective that is like, well, look, 98% of pollutants come from, like, a big 5 corporations in the world and all of that stuff. I fully acknowledge that. But, like, if you are in a situation where you could just wash a plate instead of adding to the literal trillions of tons of waste that we as people produce every single day, would that not be a good thing for the turtles?
The food comes out, the chat starts picking up, right? How much to hold back on some of the people commenting? I need to stop. So much to hold back on. Oh, okay. I mean, even paper straws are single use. They fall apart the second moisture touches them. Yeah. So yeah, I have silicone straws I prefer to use.
Okay, you should also get silicone Ziploc bags. They're really handy. Do you really want me to, like, nitpick about single-use plastics and paper? Girl, don't get me started. I fucking will.
You should start a burn pile for the paper plates so they don't go.
Camilla says, Pulpy, Sweden imports about 3 million tons of trash each year. Oh, that's cool. That's burned or transformed into energy with special burners and imported from the UK, Netherlands, and Norway. Interesting. That's very cool. I love that.
Go into the sea.
Like, Australia does have a lot of things in place. Like, we don't have single-use plastic straws anymore. We don't have single-use plastic bags anymore. We've really tried to remove, I think it was, there's different, like, versions of recyclable plastic. So that all kind of, like, has been put forward a lot more. Like, a lot of packaging has turned to paper or, like cardboard now, which is quite good. Part of the problem is that we do have, like, council and state-run facilities for things like recycling. But you can't recycle soft plastic. So, like, a Kit Kat packet, for instance. We did have programs in, like, shopping centres that would collect all of those things, but that's really hard. We do have an incentive here in Australia, which is, like, if you take back a recyclable aluminium can or PET bottle, for instance, you get 10 cents. So you can, like, collect a whole heap of them, take them to a facility, and you get 10 cents per bottle back. We do obviously, like, have a lot of composting. We do have, like, desalination plants for water. We do have a whole heap of stuff. But, like, that's not to say we are burning coal every day. So, like, you can't make an argument that, like, everything is forever hunky-dory And you can't make the argument that, like, oh, I will be responsible for everything, but you can be responsible for yourself, and yourself includes, like, the things that you choose to purchase or use based on, you know, how sustainable they are or how reusable they are, or, like, you can just make better choices. Like, when I go and get fruit and veg, for instance, I don't use even though it's biodegradable plastic, I don't use those bags. I just, like, pick up, like, individual, or I have, like, a little, like, crocheted bag, or, like, you know what I mean. I have, like, a little reusable bag that I can put fruits, like, single fruits and veggies in, because that way I'm not, again, adding to more and more plastic in the environment, because it's... Sorry, chat, I feel like I'm up on a soapbox here, but Rosie is a fucking idiot. Minion, thank you for the super chat, love. Minion says, please say aluminium again.
But then, yeah, exactly, you can...
I know, it's aluminum. We say aluminium. Haha, Australian's funny.
You should start a burn pile for the paper plates so they don't go into the sea.
I'm glad her chat's kind of giving back on that paper plate comment, though. Like, that's fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
But then, yeah, exactly, you can never... It's not about trying to make actionable change for a good cause. It's about... What's that? Critiquing and criticizing me to feel better than me.
What the actual fuck?
That's what it's about.
Right. You think I sit here and say fuck the turtles every time you use a single serve whatever the fuck because you think I'm trying to feel better than. Girl, no, you are the fucking background stories to me trying to get a point across. It is not that deep, girly pop. Like, that is the open door to me allowing myself to have a conversation with the chat about, like, recycling and sustainability and, like, the things we do in Australia and the things that other people might do in other countries. Girl, this is not me trying to be holier than thou and sit on a high horse. Get fucked. Wash a plate. Fuck off.
I prefer to ruin the environment. I mean, I don't prefer that, to be fair, but yeah.
Well, if you didn't prefer that, you would stop buying single-use shit.
I know, you're just kidding.
But there's that. Again, and your reason for single-use isn't because you can't wash plates, right? It's not the fact that you don't have a dishwasher. It's the fact that you are too fucking lazy to do either of those things. And that's honestly quite sad. Chat, this is my moment to tell you, please don't be lazy. Please consider your actions and the impact that your actions might have on local wildlife, your local environment, the environment on a larger scale, and just your fucking overall footprint. Because, my God.
I know you're joking. You're being facetious. This is just a no frills. I just want to get some food in
Also, if she really wants reusable plates and stuff, I'm sure she could find a brand that is, like, compostable or recyclable. Rosie doesn't recycle. Rosie throws everything in that bin without a lid. Boo!
my face. I thought they banned paper straw rule. No, I think some places have banned, use of plastic straws and try to replace them with the shitty paper ones. No, I don't do cheese. I don't like...
Here in Australia, we have a few different variations. We have no plastic straws at the moment. But we do have, there's like biodegradable plastic, which is like that really hard, like, brittle stuff. They make straws out of that, and you can get the classic, like, paper straw.
Cold cheese on my sandwiches.
Kelsey, thank you for 17 months, love. Kelsey says, do we have to keep watching Rosie? She sucks. I mean, she's wildly entertaining. She's just got some bad takes.
Just doing... real, I like my ham sandwich. My ham sandwich is real simple. I just want some ham, mayo, mustard, and call it a day.
Oh, Mud Pie says, Pulpy, while we're on this topic, also make sure you're using wildlife-safe netting on your fruit trees. Oh, that's a good point.
I'm real spicy. I'll put some...
And we do love a bamboo straw. Love a bamboo straw.
On it.
I always have like a metal straw, because I don't like the glass ones. I don't trust them. Metal's okay though. I always have like a glass straw like I have in my tumbler, like in my backpack, just to like make things easy.
And like, if I have spinach on it, I'll maybe do a little more ham, or I'll do like ham.
Floppy, I agree. Shout out to Rosie for getting us on the environmental talk.
And another meat like salami or something. Damn, that looks good. Yeah, I mean, she's real simple. It's very childlike to pick off the crust. Right? Live your truth, queen. My dress is gonna be caught in the wheels. I can feel it. Oh, there we go.
Her dress got caught in the wheels. That's funny. Yeah, chat. She's very concerned about food insecurity. Throws out half the bread. If she wants me to nitpick, I fucking will. I swear, I'm usually pretty, like, cool, calm, and collected, but...
Ooh. I have just a little bit of pineapple left.
I hope her and Corby are having a fabulous time, by the way.
So I'll finish this off.
I hope they're exploring each other's essence and just, you know, looking after themselves. I hope she's having a great time. I hope she comes back tomorrow with so many stories and isn't upset about commentary about turtles. Imagine.
Now, so I know it's eaten. Ooh, I know. I'll put it here on the plate that's... Because, like, the bottom of this bowl is dirty.
I'm so sorry. Did we use a single-use plate as what? Like, just an underplate for a single-use bowl? From our Thanksgiving. See, single-use paper and like paper plates and bowls and stuff for a Thanksgiving party. I get it. There's a time and place for everything. But your own kitchen for one person is probably not that place. Wow.
Because of the way I packaged it. So it's sitting on a paper plate, so I'm just gonna put the pineapples on that part of the paper plate. Oh yeah, I'm getting juice.
I wonder what Corby's thoughts are on single-use paper and plates. And plastics, rather.
It's all over it. Yeah, I want to make sure I eat up all I love pineapple, it's so good. So I just want to make sure I eat it all before.
You could just eat it from the bag. You know, that bag that is fully plastic and you're going to throw out right now? Chat, I'm sorry. I won't be this petulant. Just know that I could.
You know what else is childlike coming into someone's dreams to nitpick? Clock that tea, bitch.
Rosie's so smug, it's great.
Oh, you said it, not me. You know it's not childlike being soda 3 a.m. Love that. Love that for you. Alright. I kind of want to drink this little bit of juice out of this Ziploc, but I'm not going to do that. Pineapple is anti-inflammatory too. Tea. Love that.
What do you mean it gets worse, Jamie? What do you mean? I mean, if Rosie wants to be smug living this life, I mean, go for it, girl.
That it does, me.
Go for it. Spending hours a day fighting with people on in your chat while you eat yourself into this lifestyle. Go to town, girl.
That it does.
Go to town.
Alright, let's not get into, like, tits for tats in the chat. And, like...
Your behavior is encouraging your chat to fucking have a Barney, but okay, girl.
Call people out by name. Let's be kosher.
Let's not call people out, you guys. Clock that team. Yeah. So stupid.
Why do you feel like you should apologize? I loved what you said, girl. Hello? Can I just say, the restraint that I've learned from being able to not demolish these in one night, I'm getting low.
Girl, you have cooked enough in that kitchen this week to feed someone for a month.
But...
On top of the Thanksgiving bullshit.
I got these in the Walmart haul. Yeah, so however many days I've been, it's been a good amount of days.
Yeah, she's definitely not like the other girlies, Lottie. What are you talking about? Nothing similar between Ambi, Chantal, and Rosie in this very moment.
Oh, did you?
Oh, have a Barney? Oh, do you guys not know that phrase? Like chuck a wobbly?
Honey,
A Barney is like a conflict, like an argument, like a fight.
hydrate.
A wobbly is like a meltdown or a tantrum.
Hydrate. Oh, you poor thing.
So a Barney is when you're like having a Barney with someone. You've got conflict, you've got beef, you've got like, you know. And then a wobbly is like when you just have a tantrum. So, yeah. A tizzy. Yeah, a tizzy. Yeah, a tizzy is a wobbly.
All right.
What's chuck a wobbly? I just said.
Gotcha, Aileen.
These are new words for everyone.
Okay. I'm like...
A wobbly, a nanny. A tizzy is more like confusion.
When she...
Like, in a tizzy is to be very, like, chaotic and, like, confused.
You said the comment about nitpicking, I wasn't even thinking of, like, you. Because I didn't get offended by what you said, because I was kind of like, all right, you know, a point's been made. I'm just not going to, like, I don't have more to say to it, I guess. Yeah, you didn't say anything crazy, but
A tiff is a Barney. A tiff is a conflict.
when she said the nitpicking comment, it was that other people do that about like the paper plates and all this other shit. So when she said that, I was just like, oh shit. But
Australian slang is so unserious. It is. It is. It's very funny. Mostly.
got it. Well, Gigi, if it keeps being like that and you need to go to the like hospital to get some fluids, make sure you do, okay? Be safe. Alright.
Rudels, you
I don't
take it,
wanna
honey.
go.
You take it. It's a fun way to say it.
No, I expect environmentalism, 100%, chocolate.
I just disagree with it.
But the people that are using those talking points to be weaponized against me,
I'm weaponizing fucking nothing, girl. I'm giving my opinion and critique on a piece of content that I'm watching. This is not being weaponized. You are not a victim. Take a breath.
I guarantee you,
It's being weaponized. How? I'm fucking weaponizing the turtles over here.
they use single-use plastic and single-use paper all the time.
Not the way you do. Numpty.
So, and I know that culturally, like in other countries, paper plates are less common, but
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we've had this conversation already, Rosie. You have a fucking entire kitchen filled with cutlery, crockery, flatware, all that shit. You don't use it. I mean, you use the forks, but you're not using the plates.
it's my house, my business.
My house, my business. Girl, you are broadcasting your house, your business on a public platform for your monetary gain and apparently our entertainment, and we're not allowed opinions. And this is just a fucking Chantal argument all over again. My house, my business.
Like, if you're gonna talk your shit, be about it and do something about it to help the problem. Otherwise, shut up.
Okay, do you know what I do about the problem, about turtles? I don't use single-use plates, straws, or cutlery. I don't. Shocking. It's absolutely shocking. That's me being about it. Me being about it is not being fucking lazy and gross and actually doing my dishes at the end of the day instead of going out and buying paper plates and using them every single day because I'm too fucking lazy to wash a plate. I'm about it.
You think they only cared about you using paper plates because they don't like you? Absolutely.
Oh, get fucked, you nincompoop.
Because it all stems from like reaction channels. 100%. Oh my god, way better than styrofoam. Styrofoam sucks.
How dare anyone have an independent thought? Everybody must believe exactly what they're told by the mean and nasty reaction channels out there. Girl, if you hate me talking about paper plates and shit, it's fine. You want to use paper plates in your own kitchen, go ahead. But we are watching our stories and Rosie is too fucking lazy to wash a plate. Clock that T.
Get over yourself? Okay.
But it's also because all gay men hate fat women. That's what it is. That's where the real issue lays, according to this idiot.
How's that conversation with your mirror going?
Oh, she's feeling herself today.
Oh.
She's confident. She's sassy. She got a neck suck. Nincompoop is universal. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, skunk. The fact that we're even still talking about it is so stupid. I'm so over it.
This feels very Zach-phobic. You're right, chat.
Very weird. Alright. I frankly just didn't have the energy to do any prep work for tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
No, I never said that. But criticism about my paper plates use is stupid.
Is it? Is it actually stupid? I don't think it's stupid. I think it's relevant. Y'all might think I talk about it too much, and I probably do, but like I don't think it's a bad critique. I don't think it's a bad take. I don't think it's like I think it's relevant. Like it's like every time Chantal would bring out like a fucking styrofoam takeaway container. I was like shocked because again, this is my channel, Rosie. And I talk about styrofoam usage and how terrible it is for like the environment and waste and how Australia doesn't use styrofoam anymore because it's terrible. But okay, yeah, this is all because we apparently hate you and not because like we see a thing that we don't necessarily agree with. Yeah. Okay.
I never said that. But criticism about my paper plates use is stupid. There's been points of criticism that have been had that I've agreed with. And then, you know what I did? I made actionable change.
Well, maybe you should make actionable change about your reusable plates then.
But they don't acknowledge that.
What do you want me to... Rosie, honey, what do you want me to acknowledge? What do you want ass pats for? Do you want ass pats for the fact that you're no longer doing portrait live streams? Is that what you want? Do you want ass pats for the fact that you removed the 18 plus content note in your channel bio, which was there while you were running portrait live streams, which we know were not marked as adult only content and were certainly pushed through the live shorts algorithm? Is that what you want? Is that the ass pats you want? Okay. I acknowledge the fact that you've done both of those things. Congratulations. You did the bare minimum and something that you should have been doing from the start. Well done. Now let's get rid of the plates.
I used to come on this channel looking a hell of more of a mess than I do any day of the week now.
The fuck's that got to do with anything?
I put work into figuring.
This is so ALR coded. It really fucking is. This is giving Ambi down.
Out how to make my hair look better. My hair only looks greasy when I forget to blow dry.
I don't give a shit about how you look on camera, girl. I honestly could not care less. Well, I could care less. Whatever. I do not give a shit what you look like.
Or I'm really not doing well, like physically, and I can't do the bare minimum task of taking care of myself because I'm what? Oh, chronically ill.
Uh-huh, cool. What are you doing? Ugh.
I got
I'm not even gonna stop.
criticisms about how I keep my home. And I currently, if you are actually watching my content and not cherry picking clips from certain reaction channels.
Uh-huh. Girl, we sat here and watched Rosie clean for like 3 hours. That electric scrub brush live stream was a hoot.
Will see that I am constantly doing different upkeeping tasks. I clean my kitchen daily, and I work on bigger deep cleaning projects often.
Okay, yeah, girl, whatever helps you sleep at night, I guess.
I have said some stupid shit on this channel that I see in hindsight was not a good move. That is a...
Really? Because you didn't apologize for that all gay men hate fat women comment that you made. I didn't catch that. Maybe that was me being selective in my viewership of Rosie's nonsense, but I didn't see an apology to... to anyone over that comment, but maybe I missed that one.
really bad look. That was even at times problematic. And then I have apologized for it, and I have done better since.
Have you? Okay, I must have missed
And
that.
just because you can't recognize the improvement because it defeats the narrative that I'm this villain, monster, motherfucker, fat bitch that you need to hate for your own mentals.
What does Rosie not understand? I don't hate Rosie. Rosie's just a character on a show that I watch. Sorry, bug. What is she not understanding about? Like, girl, you're just my stories. I don't get it. I don't get that. That's some main characteritis right there.
And then I have apologized for it, and I have done better since. And just because you can't recognize the improvement because it defeats the narrative that I'm this villain, monster, motherfucker, fat bitch that you need to hate for your own mentals.
Right.
That doesn't change the fact that they're also criticizing stupid shit. That's a waste of everyone's time.
Okay, chat, if I'm sitting here criticizing stupid shit and it's a waste of y'all's time, I apologize if you feel like you're wasting time watching this, what is supposed to just be entertainment. If you feel like you're wasting your time watching this, you should go to bed, Rosie.
Because their hobby is hating fat bitches on the internet.
Uh-huh. My hobby is watching dumpster fires on the internet, and here we are.
And I would know. Because I used to be a part of Girl World.
Uh-huh.
As a viewer. And then I stopped.
Cool. And then you stepped into the limelight.
So, needless to say.
You said, let me be the queen of Girl World. And now everybody's watching you. And apparently that pisses you off. Okay. Cluster B, thank you for returning to the channel as a member, mate. I appreciate it. Hello, hello.
Calling out someone's criticism as stupid when it's stupid is not an invalidation of all criticism.
Uh-huh.
Off topic, but now I'm craving a
I
sandwich.
don't even feel like I criticize Rosie that much.
I'm telling you, it's a combo that hits. I don't hate anyone takes too much energy. I like the cooking streams. Thank you, Panda.
I love the cooking streams. I agree with Panda.
I was doing a lot of projection.
I sit here and suggest things. I say chimichurri would be a great idea. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Next thing you know, chimichurri. Hey, Reginald.
When I was like a participant in Girl World. And I was pretty fucking miserable.
Minion, thank you for the super chat. Love Minion says, but yet she doesn't watch reaction channels. It's crazy. It's crazy. Coincidences abound.
I was not in a good place. And like, I still struggle with that sometimes, but I now have the self-awareness to understand that. I'm gonna try to do more trips with my dad, for sure.
She doesn't seem particularly jazzed right now. She seems upsetty.
What time is it? Okay. I'm gonna hang out for probably till about 4. Just so.
Okay. Shubi, imagine being in her chat and just having had that rant thrown at you.
But,
How awkward.
it's been almost 10 hours since I ate. I'm currently having people telling me to put the chips down and stop eating. And I've been live for...
Oh, you know what you should do, though? If you are eating chips, you should not touch your head. Because you're gonna get, like, seasoning in your hair or something. Can't believe that pulpy guy. He's so mean and critical.
Almost 2 hours, like over an hour and a half. I'm finally eating. And I've been hungry since I walked in the door. But because I'm fat, put the chips down.
Girl, if you want to eat your chips, what the fuck ever. I do not care.
Actually, fasting is really bad when you're diabetic, but go Queen.
Okay, well, fucking cream, butter, custard milk, dirt cake pie is also probably bad for you if you're a diabetic, but I'm not a professional, and I wouldn't say that. She's so mad at her chat.
And I've been hungry since I walked in the door.
Why are you being mad at me? You got shady people in your chat giving you shit, Rosie. Don't be mad about the turtles.
But because I'm fat,
this is crazy.
put the chips down.
This is crazy.
Actually, fasting is really bad when you're diabetic, but go Queen.
Yeah, I mean, managing your blood sugars is probably a good idea, but, like, are we doing that? Do we know? Probably not. Is that any of my business? I don't give a fuck. I'm not Rosie. Well, she doesn't give a fuck either, but...
Yeah, Miss Vicky chips are great.
Yeah, we weren't even there. Oh, can I turn her down? The chewing? Okay, I'll see if I can.
Some people are just purposefully obtuse. Yeah.
One said, Rosie, dear diary, today Poppy called me a hypocrisy, or whatever it is. Is that a fat joke? I think it might be. He's so hot and popular.
I've recently seen some of the other reaction channels. They are disturbing and have so many goddamn people who judge others thinking they are perfect.
Nobody here thinks they're perfect. Nobody thinks they're perfect. I do not understand this argument where people think that reaction channels think they're perfect. I don't know about you guys, but, like, I don't know if anybody does. Well, maybe that's the image that's portrayed for people who, like, don't talk about their own struggles and experiences. But I do not sit here and, like, try to say that everything's perfect. I try to keep things like, you know, within the realm of conversation that we're watching. But girl, we're like, that is such an immature perspective as well. Because it's like, we're all mature adults who fully acknowledge the fact that, like, life ain't perfect and nothing is, right? Like, we've all got our struggles. We've all got shit going on. Like, what do you mean?
You know, actually the quality of the food doesn't determine whether you're fat or not. It's the amount of calories, babe.
She has a troll in the chat, and this makes it wildly entertaining. Oh, good. I foresee that going well.
You know, actually the quality of the food doesn't determine whether you're fat or not. It's the amount of calories, babe.
I mean, technically, the laws of thermodynamics, calories in, calories out, etc. But also, like, the quality of the food would speak more to, like, the level of nutrition and whether or not you've got, like, missing, you know, macro or micronutrients. It's a whole conversation. Also, like, saturated fats and trans fats and all of that stuff would come into that conversation, but we're not having that here. Babe. I can see the defiance now in Rosie. Her chat is literally trying to tell her something, and she's like, no, fuck y'all. I'm gonna sit here and eat my chips and eat my sandwich, and y'all can't tell me nothing.
But
oh, hi, Frankie. See, and that's another thing all three of them have. They've got defiance because their audience will come in with, like, whether or not they're great intentions and say, like, hey, like, if you're struggling with this, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. And they will take that personally as an attack. And that's why I honestly think that most of the girlies, like, started disliking reaction channels, because I don't think the history of reaction channels, I guess, is an interesting thing, but I don't think for the most part it was all like calling names and look at this fucking mess and all of that shit. Like, I think a lot of people, when they started talking about the girls or the content of the girls, like, there was a bit of like, oh, I relate to that. Like, I relate to the weight struggle. I relate to the food struggle. I relate to, like, specific things in their life, and let's talk on that. And anyway, Rosie, the problem, one of the many problems with all three of the girls at this point in time is that the streak of defiance makes it for them seem like a personal attack when someone sees something and says, I worked on this thing, I made this thing better in my life, this is how I overcame it, let me talk about it. And they take that as a personal, like, attack on them, when in reality, they're just kind of like the background noise to the topic of conversation. Also, being a dumpster fire on the internet kind of, you know, does that.
You had a great day, made a new friend, got out and seen an old one. Fuck a troll. 100%.
Fawn, it was a burn. She got something out of the oven.
My give a fucks are very depleted right now. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna be hopping off here once I get myself this water.
Okay. That was a lie. She was still on for 40 minutes.
Thank you for hanging out with me. I had a fun time on this live.
She said, I gotta go. I'm sick of my chat.
And just chilling. And so I'm gonna eat and hang out for a little bit before I go to bed. For some reason.
She really had a whole rant about paper plates today.
Alright, I got a few extra minutes now. I was about to just literally end this, but ugh. Actually, I haven't been nauseous all day because I slept.
Yeah, and she thought she was in the right about it. It's crazy. She did say fuck the turtles.
You know.
She said, be about it. It's like, girl, yeah, I am. I don't use single-use plates. It's crazy.
The chat right now is a perfect example of why I don't talk about being a diabetic anymore. The second it comes up, people think they're MD.
Uh-huh. And I constantly sit here and say, I'm not a professional, don't listen to me. But, like, I've been watching people struggle with their diabetes on this platform for a hot minute and talking to people who have experienced diabetes. And, like, we picked up a few things.
Good night, Mouse.
I.e., there are, like, diet and lifestyle choices that can be made to make things a little easier on yourself. Is Rosie doing any of that? Fuck no.
And I'm not engaging in the topic further, so you can change the topic now. So.
Yeah, Teeny, do you think Rosie was woken up by the yelling about paper plates?
Oh, you get to go now, just because honestly I find you very annoying. Bye-bye.
Oh, it's a block party. Oh, she had such a good day too, chat. An hour and a half ago, she was online telling us all about her and Corby's antics, and now she's mad at chat.
I'm sorry, that must be really traumatic, Chocolate. It's called unsolicited advice, exactly. I'm sorry for your loss, Chocolate. That's really, really awful. Thank you, Mermaid. I guess I'll just finish eating here instead of taking it to my room. That's really better. I am trying to break the habit of eating in my room.
Oh.
I just really wanted to go lay down and eat while I watch, like, Grey's Anatomy, to be honest with you. Or, no, I finished what's currently available of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Oh my god, the like, cliffhanger is annoying. I'm annoyed at the cliffhanger. I think it's stupid. I do find it hard to make friends. Today was a very unexpected occurrence, because I don't think I just made a friend. But
from Hickies to hating turtles.
It's so new, so
that might be the.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
The stream name.
Right now I'm rewatching Grey's Anatomy. I took a break from that to watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and I binged it in like a few days.
Over plates and Hickies. Nice. It's pretty succinct. Poppy does often say not to eat in the bedroom, Cracula, but that's... this pause is this a better pause than the thumbnail? Let me check what I put on the thumbnail. No, well, the thumbnail's got the hickey. Maybe. Is this? No, I think the one I got before is better.
A whole bunch of bullshit. That last part is just not true. That's just a lie. What's that about?
Is this sugar-free by any chance?
It's a lie. What's that about?
Chat, do you all know what this beverage is? Looks sugar-free. Hard to tell backwards. Something, strawberry lemonade? Something twist?
It's my cousin's boyfriend. That's a lie. Have I even seen any of my cousins since I become an adult? I'm not close to my cousins. Y'all are weird for that one. Yeah. If I really want to piss them off, thanks for the money.
Oh yeah, you're a totally different character to Ambi and Chantal.
One. Yeah. If I really want to piss them off, thanks for the money.
Yeah. So different, you guys. So different.
I don't know. Probably because I was like talking about tea and shit, so I'm certain that there's people on Twitter being like, oh my god, bye.
She's not one of the girls, you guys.
So, I ate at about 5:30. It's currently 4 a.m.
See, I started this stream all excited for a new love interest and hickeys and like steamy car sessions, and then she decided to come at me sideways about turtles. It's crazy. That's actually crazy.
There was about 11 hours between the last time I ate and now. This is like the third time this has come up, so I'm going to say this one time and one time only.
Okay.
Because my parents' political affiliations are none of y'all's business. My parents' world's views outside of what they share on my channel, none of your business.
Okay.
My parents' opinions in the world on life are not a reflection of my opinion, my views, or my life.
Okay.
And any insinuation that that is any kind of gotcha is stupid. So, thanks for the money. You guys can keep trying to super chat that shit. It's not gonna really change anything. And get a hobby.
Rich coming from Rosie, the get a hobby part. Vibe, thank you for joining, honey. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your emojis. Thanks for being here today. Hi.
So, I just turned 34.
Not get a hobby.
And honestly, I have no idea where that's coming from, because my parents and I don't talk politics. I don't know much about their opinions on anything.
Oh.
So I don't know what they think they found or what they found.
That's such a bizarre thing. I remember, like, it seems like a very specific, like, adult moment in my life, like, having a conversation about politics with my parents. It just feels like such a, like a, I wouldn't say poignant, but I feel like it's just a really memorable moment, because I was like, I feel like that's such a natural thing. Like, you see something on the news and then you're, like, talking to your parents about, like, a thing that you watched, and then suddenly, like, they agree with something or disagree with something that, like, aligns with your political perspective, and then you kind of, like, get into that conversation. I just thought that, like, a lot of people would do that. Apparently not Rosie, though. Vibe, thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome back, everyone. Enjoy your emojis, and please make sure you thank the lovely Vibe Raters 420 for the gift. Thanks, love. It's because voting in Australia is compulsory. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just feel like there's a specific memory of me, like, seeing something during, like, an election cycle that was said from, like, the major parties, and I remember talking on the phone with my mum about it, and, like, it was just a really quick, like, agreeance on a really simple thing, and that kind of, like, started the conversation of, like, oh, like, I don't know, maybe you think about it less when you're a kid, and possibly less when you're a teenager. I was not particularly interested, like, in politics as a teenager. But I think that, yeah, like as you become more mature in life, you are able to have that conversation and like understand a little bit, I guess, specifically with parents. But interesting to know that Rosie, considering all of her like stands on topics of social importance, hasn't had a political conversation with her parents. That's interesting.
I'm a cooking channel at this point. I'm a lifestyle channel.
Mm-hmm. I'm not particularly interested in like Mimo or Peepaw's like political perspective unless they bring it to Rosie's channel. But I do find that quite interesting that Rosie sat there and said she's never really spoken to her parents about politics. Which feels really interesting to me, I guess.
My views are very simple. Fuck MAGA. Nah, fuck Trump. Fuck the bullshit that's happening in our country.
Uh-huh.
And I stand on that.
Have you had that conversation with your parents? That's what she stands on. She stands on fuck the turtles as well, but...
I used to go live on TikTok. It's been a really long time.
One. You are a toy! Who said she doesn't stand up? Shut up. I mean, look, to be honest, we do a lot of sitting in the kitchen with Rosie. I'm expecting the next time Peepaw's on the video call that her chat will possibly be asking him some questions now. Canned Bread said, fuck capitalism and corporations. Amazon wish list in bio. Well, Max, I remember asking whether or not Rosie voted because we know Amber didn't, but I was interested to know Rosie's like perspective on voting. And apparently she did vote in the last election, but not before that, I think, was maybe the note I'd taken from chat, but I don't know for sure. I haven't seen Rosie talk about that. Minions, thank you for the super chat, not Pringles.
I love it, lemonade. I had a great day.
Lottie. Yeah, I assume that Rosie doesn't like to cause a lot of conflict with her family, considering like her living situation is currently based on their generosity.
You must have made the foodie fans mad. Maybe. Wait, she has fans? News to me. Because I don't see like the six like sycophants she has in my chat, so I don't know.
Oh, Rosie, you are not going to enjoy watching today's stream. I'm so sorry. Oh no, the 6 sycophants in her chat. Fuck, I have never heard those words put together ever before. Uh-oh. She's gonna be so mad today! Maybe she'll come in like really happy after spending the night with Corby.
No, I'm not. I'm only 34. I don't have any premenopausal symptoms. Not to my knowledge, anyway. Do you watch any obscure YouTube channels, something we wouldn't guess you watch? I've mentioned a few of them. The ones that are coming to mind I don't necessarily think are obscure. There's this one, I don't remember how to pronounce her name. She's a Nigerian woman who makes silent vlogs with subtitles. They're really cool.
I watch deep dives into like Elden Ring and like Tolkien lore. It's fun. It's usually my like go to sleep vibe. What's the sound, Fozzie? I don't know. It's like a fan and her crunching, I think.
People who talk shit to someone, you must
Of course, I used to a lot back in the day. Less so now.
Pretty damn good about yourself. Just put others down, respect others. Size doesn't matter. Being big.
I think because I didn't get into playing what was the Elden Ring game? Night Rain. I didn't play Night Rain, so I wasn't really like into the lore so much. I stopped at Elden Ring.
Unhealthy, but when people try, wow, just wow. Yeah, and whether or not someone's healthy is not a indicator of morality. So I'm 5'6". Yeah, Donning's just trying to get some attention. I must be very lonely. I'm so regretting having drank straight black coffee with dessert last night. I can't sleep at all. Oh yeah, the trolls are trolling tonight. Yeah. That's partially because I accidentally went vertical live for like 5 seconds, and I'd set everything up correctly for that one. So then I just immediately went horizontal live, so I'm not on subscribers only chat. So.
Oh, this is what happens when she's not on subscribers only chat? That's so weird. I'm not on subscribers only chat. Huh. What about Bloodborne? I didn't play Bloodborne because I didn't get a PlayStation 4, but I have deep knowledge of Bloodborne, yes.
There's no mods here.
Did I play Baldur's Gate 3? Yes. 2 or 3 times through now.
So I'm just like...
The problem is, the first time I played it, it was still in just the Act 1, and then the second time I played it, I tried to 100% everything, which took like 90 hours, and that still wasn't even scratching the surface. So now when I go back to play it, like, I feel like I need a I don't know, like a method, you know?
Say love me. I did block somebody because I just found them particularly annoying.
I haven't played Dirge yet, Mika. That might be the way to go. But then I have to kill everyone, right?
But I'm about to end anyway. So.
Dirge is good. Okay, I might play some Dirge.
Let me fill up the rest of the water real quick.
The problem is I'm on like Pokemon ROM hacks at the moment. They are my.
And then I'm gonna go for the night.
They're my focus. Okay, she's still doing it for 40 minutes. My butt is getting asleep.
Muy delicioso. She keeps riding the high from the day. Yeah, man, you can't tell me shit. I had a great day. Can't tell me shit from fuck. I'm good. I touched a lot of grass today. It was great. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
Spoons, I haven't. No, that sounds good.
I love this cocktail fork to eat pineapple with. You don't seem stressed now, though. Don't let them get to you. I won't. It's so funny to me how people refer to supportive communities as hug boxes.
Uh-huh.
Like, especially reactors who they themselves have hug box chats. Like, they only get support. Like, they don't get shit said to them at nearly an eighth of the decibel that it's said to me.
Yeah, I've never had shit said to me. It's crazy.
I find that shit so funny. Because it's so hypocritical.
Uh-huh. I don't think Rosie's audience is a hug box. I think Chantel's is, but that's because Chantel has cultivated her chat to, like, whittling it down to about 50 people.
Mm.
Do I think that Rosie has some stands in there? Yeah. I think Rosie's chat and Chantel's chat are very different spaces.
Hey, Anthony. We people got brave enough to say something when she got ready to get off live. It's pathetic. Yeah, clock that, girl. Concern trolling is very boring. Very boring indeed. Actually, some of us prefer to listen and watch. Seeing someone smile brightens my day. She knows when I comment, I mean what I say. Thank you, Forged. Have you tried Maui Gold Pineapple? Ooh, I would like to try one.
Yeah, Mr. Horse. Ambi's hug box was bizarre. I mean, she had one when she was doing members only, really, but when she accidentally opened things up to, like, everyone, it was not well.
Yeah, I don't know. Dawning looks like they need more attention from their mommy or daddy.
She's talking to a chat member like that. Bro, this is not how you do it. This is not how you cultivate a healthy, like, relationship with your chat. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Dawning looks like they need more attention from their mommy or daddy.
Yeah, girl, give the trolls what they want. That's smart.
Whichever one didn't pay enough attention to them. I love the cotton candy grapes are really good. Chocolate.
Oh, people can't say mean things about me because I didn't do anything to them. Turns around and says shit like that to her chat. Girl, again, you are the main character in this. You get to choose what you react to in your chat. If you don't like something in your chat, block it, delete it, move on, don't acknowledge it. Oh my god, these girls never learn. Another thing Chantal, Ambi, and Rosie all have in common. Minion, thank you for the super chat. Love Minion says, wait, but when she does members only chat, isn't that indeed a hug box? Basically, yeah. What did she just say on Immigrant? I think this is her response to an open chat.
Actually, after I finish this pineapple, I'm very pleasantly full. Because I'm having my second meal of the day, and it's going to be my last meal of the day. How many meals did you have today?
So far I haven't eaten and it's getting pretty late, so I'll have lunch and dinner. But breakfast is usually just like coffee or a beverage, you know. Not Rosie sitting here asking someone how many meals they had in a day. Girl. Why are you antagonizing your chat? My God. Oh, well, they're antagonizing me. Okay, be the bigger person and don't react. Don't respond. Don't give it back, because from this side of where we're watching, that seemed, I don't read her chat, but that seemed particularly like fucking mean. How many meals have you had today? Weren't we just concerned about food security like a month ago? Weren't you trying to fundraise for a charity group who was out there looking after people who weren't getting their SNAP payments because there was food scarcity, and now you're out here like trying to judge someone for how much they're eating? Girl, I can't with you. That is performative nonsense. Not where's your husband?
So if you've never tried to try it foraged, if you get
Where's your second meal today?
try a pink pineapple, they're crossbred with raspberries, they're so good. I ate 3 times for Thanksgiving. Hell yeah, chocolate. Hope you enjoyed your food. Not a slay queen from Dawning. So. You know, I've never really, I don't think I'm like a tahini on fruit girly pop. I need to try tahini. Like, I haven't, I think I've tried it in the past. I just don't remember what context. I need to try.
How's good to see you, honey.
Try it out on some stuff.
I don't know.
I should probably go, but I'm kind of having fun.
Being antagonistic with your chat? Oh yeah, that's healthy.
Judging by their two.
That'll go well.
They had shit for breakfast and dinner. Not yawning that's great. They're going by yawning from here on out. I'm having fun. Like, he's so stupid. Oh, you poor thing.
Ah yes, the smugness always goes well.
Because like, if you like, just try harder. No, that was really funny, like pink. That was really funny.
Mud pie. Yeah, it does kind of give shrimp cake, but it's worse somehow.
Good night.
This is who Rosie really is? Oh, 100%.
We used to wrap pineapple or banana. Hold on. Oh, let me finish that comment. We used to wrap pineapple or banana with bacon and grill it on the barbecue. People loved it. Wasn't for me. Not for me either. I don't like warm pineapple, period, except on pizza.
So you do like warm pineapple. Right, got it.
No, I'm really not, babe. You just, this is what you find entertaining, and I find that pathetic.
Yeah, how dare you find my content entertaining? That's pathetic.
Do you think it's fair for content creators to lie to their audience?
It is never a good idea. Oh, hold on. That's its own talking point. Just as a note, chat, it's never a good idea to go back and forth. It just isn't. Nobody wins. Everybody loses. It is just a massive waste of time. People have their opinions. They will say their opinions. Like, in this format particularly, for me, I don't have room to go back and forth unless it's hilarious. And the way that Rosie is doing this, all it's doing is really incentivizing individuals who might want to get a rise out of Rosie to do so. But, you know, what would anybody know? Valen, not Babe, thank you for the super chat, honey. I appreciate it.
What you find entertaining, and I find that pathetic. Do you think it's fair for content creators to lie to their audience? As a general rule, no. I think that it's important for there to be boundaries in place, and some things are just not the internet's business. You know what I mean? So it's like, but to like go out of their way to lie about something, just to like especially like stupid shit to save face that's like not about your safety or protecting yourself, which I would say is like a very rare select cases of circumstance, like in situations like if, like for example, let's say someone is dealing with a stalker and they don't want the internet to know and they need to lie about certain small details in order to protect themselves either from the stalker or from people finding out about certain aspects of a situation. Then like in that scenario,
was Rosie the one who got caught out allegedly planting like fake information in her Discord that she was hoping would like get out so she could like target the leak in her Discord? Was that Rosie? I think that's what she's talking about here.
Like, for example, let's say someone is dealing with a stalker and they don't want the internet to know, and they need to lie about certain small details in order to protect them.
That was her. Okay, Zubat, look at me. I'm collecting nuggets. Good job, Zach.
themselves, either from the stalker or from people finding out about certain aspects of a situation. Then, like, in that scenario, like, lying might not be the worst decision. I find it very important because I value honesty so deeply. Yeah, my parents are very proud of me. They've seen how much I've grown and changed.
You respect honesty so deeply that you actively lie to people. Okay, now that makes sense.
They're very proud of me, and they really are impressed that I've been able to monetize my platform up to this point in the way that I have been. And
Oh, okay, this is a different talking point. Okay.
parents love me, and they've seen where I've come from. I am anti-feudalism. I'm not glorifying eating. I am just eating because I stream for hours on end, and I was.
Okay, but girl, this is a 2.5 hour stream. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like I did like an hour and a half stream. I put some food in my face, and then I came back, and now this is a almost 3 hour stream. And I get it, different takes and whatever. And I'm a big fan of Rosie's cooking content, don't get me wrong. But like, I have always made the argument that if you've got a hard relationship with food, or you've got a history with food, and you monetize eating food on YouTube, you're going to do all types of like knotted, messed up damage to the mentals. I'm not a professional, don't listen to me. But all you're really doing is incentivizing your hard relationship. Regardless of whether or not it's a B word, or whether or not there's like emotion attached to it, or whatever, like you're still in, you're literally eating for coins. And personally, I think that's not great for someone who has a hard relationship with food, but whatever.
Hungry, but live your truth, queen. So, sorry, I was doing that all night. Me and Corby were doing that back and forth. Yeah. Actually, they're not hopeful that I move out at all. So, at least not for a long time. So. Oh yeah. I was a much. What the fuck is going on in this chat? I wake up and this is crazy. Yeah, it wasn't like this earlier. Trolls are just out to play. So.
Valen.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh. I was a much worse version of myself when I was younger. Way less therapy, far more traumatized, way less healed. I'm far from perfect. I continue to make mistakes, but actually, they won't come home for Christmas because a flight for one person is over $1,000. But yeah, that crossed the line though, so you don't get to you've lost chatting. Your chatting privileges are getting revoked for that one. Because only a true piece of shit would say something like that, right? Yeah, I would say projecting, because, like, where's your mommy and daddy? Because it seems like they don't give you enough attention.
Girl, this is not it. This is not the one. This is not the T. This is not... Girl, just turn the subscribers only mode on. Do not keep going back and forth with people in the chat over where their mummy and daddy is. Girl, I can't.
Because you're trying to get it from me. And, I was letting you just pull your fuck shit. But, my mom and I are so close. And when I was a kid, I thought that would never happen. There was a time where I thought I would leave and never look back. But healing's a beautiful thing. And if you're acting like that on the internet, I'd recommend trying it out. Therapy's great. Oh,
Not the therapy lecture from Rosie.
it's not letting it get to me, girlfriend. I'm not. No.
Are you sure? It seems to be getting under your skin.
I think that crosses a line. Like they were clearly very butthurt that I wasn't feeding into them. So they tried to go for the jugular. And I just dodged it, you know. But then I booted them. They were
Dodged it like a ninja.
projecting. They were also large. I'm in cybersecurity, and it's easy to track people down. And it's easy to track people down. Then I booted them. They were projecting. They were also large. I'm in cybersecurity, and it's easy to track people down. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little bite of my pecan pie and keep it moving, cause shit. I'm just gonna.
Guys, this is weird.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what did that person's, like, insult about your parents and their relationship with you have anything to do with a person being large, and then Rosie's laughing at them being large? That seems a little Zach-phobic to me. She's so annoying. Yeah.
As a creator, I just going to have to state that I don't really stand behind efforts that contribute toward doxing efforts. I don't condone or promote it, and generally recommend you do not do those actions.
But you're laughing at it happening and someone in your chat saying that that person was fat. Wow. Wow, this is the real Rosie, huh?
And I'm not involved. Shit! I'm just gonna eat the camera. Yikes! Maybe watch what you say if you're gonna be a dick.
Oh, I get why people don't like Rosie. Oh, that's the worst.
Because some of y'all are down for me, which I appreciate, but that's a lot. I shan't dox, but I'm just saying thank you. I just wanted to throw that out there because you know how reaction channels would twist that moment, right? But
did everybody else watch the same clip I did? I'm not cutting and pasting. I'm not putting words in her mouth. I'm not doing anything. We are watching this as intended. As Rosie's immediate response. Did everybody else get fatphobia from that? Okay, good. Good.
just want to be clear, my stance is on those things.
Your stance is to laugh at someone if it's found out that they are a person of size. It's me using her verbiage.
I don't think I'm gonna eat the crust. I just love the innards of pecan pie.
Mm-hmm.
But
She's kind of got a nasty attitude, I would agree.
that's fucking crazy. I'm reeling a little bit from that. Sorry. And I laugh when I'm uncertain. That was nuts.
Do you act that way when you're uncertain? That didn't seem uncertain. You seemed gleeful. Gleeful would be the word I'd use, that person's information may have been found out and that they were of bigger size, and then you were laughing at them because they insulted you in your chat. Ah, yes, that seems a measured response.
Anywho, I don't think I'm gonna finish this. I think I'm gonna have a few more bites because I had
Where was that pause?
nuts. Anywho,
That might be the pause. I reckon that's the one. Is that the one? Yeah, I think that's the one. That's the new thumbnail. Good-o.
oh, I don't think I'm gonna finish this. I think I'm gonna have a few more bites because I didn't even.
She's a villain tonight. Well, I think this might just be the real Rosie, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't
Like, this is how Rosie deals with anything outside a subscribers-only chat.
eat all my apple pie, and I ate like the inside of the pecan pie earlier. I'm gonna take a few more bites of this, and then I'll stick it back in the fridge and probably finish it. Probably tomorrow, maybe.
Val, good to see you, honey. How are you? Happy weekend.
I'm actually gonna take this last bite here.
Honestly, it is wild. She's got big energy. She's very, very confident now that she's had her neck suckled on.
I'll put this back in the fridge. That was good. But it's very sweet, and I feel really good after that meal.
JM, thank you for the super chat, honey. Good to see you again.
I'm gonna finish this water real fast before I forget.
They call her energy big. She's got big energy.
So tomorrow, whenever I wake up, I need to come in here and kind of reset the kitchen, set it up, and devise the game plan for cooking. Because I'm either gonna do 2 days
Oh, we're doing more cooking. Okay, I thought we had a week's worth of leftovers, but apparently not.
of cooking in a row, or I'm gonna do it all tomorrow. We'll find out together.
Well, she didn't do it. Well, I mean, she did do that members only stream, I guess, but she's been over at Corby's place today. She just ate 2,000 calories. Thank you, Minion.
This life has been so fun. I agree. Trolls can't get me down, babe.
Has this been fun? This seems miserable. I mean, it was fun to begin with when we were getting all the stories, but now she's just actively fighting with people in her chat who are trying to goad her into a response. Ah, yes, we've never seen that before.
I'm gonna end here probably in a few minutes, like for real this time. Because I really want to go lay down. I'm sleepy. Not sleepy, tired. What are your tier costs? Like for membership? $2.99 for the first tier. So I believe $7.99 for the second tier, and then I think the third tier is pretty high. I think it might be 25. It could be 20.
She doesn't even know the costs of her own memberships. Do you know why? Because we spoke about her memberships a day or two ago. I think it was like before this stream. And I pulled them up and I gave you all the dollary-do versions. So her highest membership tier is $24.99 in Australian. Why would she be making note of Australian numbers? Oh, I don't know. She must be watching someone hot and popular.
But
she got the first one right. She didn't get the second two right. She got the second two right in dollary doos, not American buckaroos. Weird that.
yes, we still should have silk pie. I also still have some of this. I don't eat large amounts of sugar in one setting anymore. I just don't. I don't feel good when I do it. I don't like it. Especially when things are like super sweet. So I try to like manage the amounts, especially like on a
I feel like that silk pie could also be frozen pretty easily and relatively well. Because it's just like, it's basically ice cream.
day scale, like how much I would eat in a day. So, yeah. Anywho. Does anybody have any fun or fresh questions before I hop off?
No, but you're here for 20 more minutes, so I guess I better stretch.
You get dizzy if you eat too much sugar?
What does someone get for $25? They get content recommendations and like social media friendship or something something like that. They get to connect on a personal level and put in requests for content. I.e., hey Rosie, it'd be great to see you like drink a liter of custard.
Yeah.
And that doesn't seem weirdly like problematic for someone with a hard relationship with food and history of feederism. Sorry, it's a frog in my throat.
I don't think I feel dizzy. Sometimes it just makes me feel like sluggish. I always want sugary food, eat one bite, then I'm done, yeah. And the thing is, like, I already had some dessert earlier today, so I was like, I definitely don't want to, like, I took a couple bites, I was like, yeah, I'm good.
$25 here gets 5 more gifted memberships. That's true, Nat.
Just a nice little sweet treat to end the meal.
That's true. You could have 5 Pulpsters with access to fun emojis, or you could get 1 intimate connection with Rosie and a request for what content you want to see from her. Like drinking expired dirty sodies.
I didn't even catch the typo, Mish. That's funny. I just wanna apologize for blowing up the way I did. It wasn't respectful to you or anyone. Did you blow up at me? I don't remember you blowing up at me. Will you keep... Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm not laughing at someone who's less...
Yeah, she literally has a parasocial tier hamper. Yes.
...than 200 pounds.
Yes.
I was laughing at this situation, which actually just involved the fact that my chat even went to go figure out and know that. Because that was kind of wild. I was caught off guard. When I'm caught off guard or really nervous, sometimes I laugh.
No, you were gleeful, girl. That wasn't a nervous laughter. That was... Do you want me to go back? Do you want me to go back and watch it, Rosie? I mean, we already did. There's no real taking things out of context. I think it's here, right? This is the way that you reacted when you were told that someone in your chat had found the information of a person who was insulting you and your relationship to your family and found out that they themselves were fat. This was your response.
Large. I'm in cybersecurity and it's easy to track. They butthurt that I wasn't feeding into them, so they tried to go for the jugular. And I just dodged it, you know. But then I booted them. They were projecting. They were also large. I'm in cybersecurity, and it's easy to track people down. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little bite of my pecan pie. Keep it moving, cause shit. I'm just gonna. Okay. As a creator, I just kind of have to state that I don't really stand behind efforts that contribute toward doxing efforts. I don't condone or promote it, and generally recommend you do not do those actions. And I'm not involved. Shit! I'm just gonna eat the camera. Yikes! Maybe watch what you say if you're gonna be a dick.
Yeah, no, that seemed really awkward. Yeah.
Because some of y'all are down for me, which I appreciate, but that's a lot.
Right, well, there you go. All right, chat, we're ending it there. My butt's asleep. I got things to do. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Turns out Rosie's terrible. Who knew? For those of you on the rewatch, thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, if you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that would be fabulous. Please make sure you brush your hair and your teeth, wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one, don't be a dumpster fire on the internet. Make good choices, be good people, don't be Rosie, and go to bed. And I'll see you all in the next video and or